Alright, Smorganites, good evening. Welcome back. It is Tuesday. Time to get back into more Reverie. Join me tonight, DJ Anime. We're going to focus on story tonight.
Woo-hoo, story time!
Story as an exploring Crossbell. Yeah.
Well, pretty much you're going to be exploring Crossbell for a while. I
alright.
need to go. What I would do is I would explore Crossbell for a little bit, and then if you want to go back into the corridor and do a daydream or something and break it up a little bit, I would definitely do that because you're going to be doing a lot of talking. If you don't, you're going to be doing a lot of talking.
Alright, let's do this. So, since I'm sure I'll be talking, exploring, fighting, I want to make sure all my characters are relatively upgraded, which would be,
Well, yeah, well, you'll have all your people. Man, you're missing where have you? You're missing 3 red ceiling stones.
Look at them when we go back in there.
Central core activated.
Firebell.
Ooh, a firebell bill.
Confirming rank points accumulated.
Holy
Liberation
shit, you almost got yellow ball.
Working on it. Slowly, surely. Unsealing pedestal. Check my...
Man, I miss Baja Blast. This stuff's so good.
Blazing Forge activated.
I heard it's good, but I actually never had it.
Well, you could only get it at Taco Bell, but apparently this year is their like 20th anniversary, so you can get it in all. It's going to be in all the grocery stores for the whole year. So I had to buy some. I bought like 2 12-packs of it because I was kind of like, I love it. It's a different type of Mountain Dew, but it's really good.
Oh, I don't know who I want to come in. I can upgrade to that weapon.
Well, let's see. You're going to have the SSS, and you're going to have green and let's see. You're going to have the SSS, green, and new class 7.
How about I just come in when I actually get them? I'll just upgrade then.
Yeah, just upgrade as you go.
Alright, here we go. Alright, so Crossbell City, surrounding areas, do major cleanup. Boss fights appear in several areas. Oh, Black Zamarian Ore Shard. Like it's secret trophy info. There's a secret hidden trophy in the game.
I think you got a couple of boss fights and a couple of fish you can catch and other stuff.
Now
then. So we recipes, a lot of pages, a lot of books. Let's see. Okay, it says Orcus Tower. We need to talk to Gaius and company on 35th floor to get page 2 for Gaius' character. Oh my god, it's like I'm playing an actual Trails game again. Go around town and start getting conversations.
Yeah. Go around, talk to everybody pretty much. Just don't go on the rooftop where it'll trigger the final dungeon.
Really? Alright, avoid the rooftop. Where the hell's the elevator? Where?
Yeah, just avoid the elevator. Just don't go to the rooftop. Oh look, it's Lecter and Dieter.
Random conversation, Lecter, Dieter, Garcia on 35th.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's get a random conversation. Just start with them. Uncle Dieter, you've been here speaking with Secretary Arendel? Yes. I happened upon him while doing some intelligence gathering. We were just exchanging information on the state of things abroad. I don't have the access to the same info. Wait, I don't have the same access to info as I did back when the old intelligence division. Whatever. So, don't go expecting too much. From what I've heard, Calvard is gathering their forces by the border near Altair. I can also confirm that the CID operatives stationed in Crossbell City have begun to take action. In other words, we can assume the Republic has gotten window about progress of our little operation. Gotten window?
Get down if you go.
Wind of?
I'll give you a treat if you get down. Good boy.
Shouldn't say has gotten window. Should be wind of about our progress. That's a typo.
Yeah, there's a typo for you there.
It's like, nah, am I reading this right? I know I'm bad at reading, but come on.
Yeah, I know.
We're gonna window this.
I didn't read everything out loud, but when I got to that part, I was like, going, Huh?
They got window up. Nice.
Yeah, I got.
And that saves us.
Cool.
We've been windowed. That saves us the trouble of having to get in contact with them. Let's give them a good show. Yeah, always up for a challenge. Oh, and as for all the other countries and how they're dealing with the panic, Liberal and Reverie have things under control. So, they've already responded then. They may be able to keep Calvard in check, depending how things go. We'll have to do the best with the hands we're dealt. There's no sense in leaving things up to chance. I feel like they rushed this game a little bit. Like, combat and everything's great, but when it comes to like the little finer touches of like the beach and the little bug with like the numbers for when you're catching fishing, like the little finer details they miss. Let us use our connections to get in touch with as many prominent figures as we can. We may be able to turn things in our favor.
Down there?
Oh yeah, the former CEO of the IBC must have quite the contact list. Hiccups. Please, it's been years since I resigned. Ooh. Still, hopefully some of them haven't changed their numbers. I'll make use of what I have to do when I can. Maybe 3.
Dad, you clawed me good.
We appreciate it, Theater. Thank you.
Really short claws.
Hey, Chico, time to get them buffered. You didn't thank me, boy.
I am not clipping his claws.
All you gotta do is bite the back of his neck and hold him in place, and then you just be good. I merely make up for my past mistakes in doing what I can to avoid repeating them. I once lived in the name of justice, rejecting a world that gave birth to a pointless war. But in the end, I was merely dancing in the palm of my daughter's hand. It was all a farce. Nevertheless, my desire for a world without war hasn't changed. I will do everything in my power to see that dream come true. Although may not come for a while yet due to being overfused war. But don't go to the rooftop.
Yeah, well, even the guide tells you not to go on the rooftop.
It doesn't say it right now. It just said Orcus Tower.
Oh.
All right, so we got Garcia and then Gaius.
Pretty much go into those 2 rooms that have people in them, and that's pretty much all you got. I think it's all the rooms you got to go into.
All right, there's Garcia.
I'm giving up.
Because you'd show up. So this is where you ran off to, Garcia. I heard you took members of the EDF and had returned to the normal and helped the liberation mission. So these 2 also took part? Nah, they're here. So I figured I could put them to work after the effects of the dance wore off. Some help they are tough, pretty damn useless. Why do you say that? They're just like everyone else who hasn't broken free of the effects of the dance. They're still kissing Rufus's ass. We serve under Lord Rufus ever since the Erebonian Civil War. We had the ambition of a man with half his talent and rank. We would do anything to see that future he sought become reality.
You good?
And for what? We lost a great war, and now our dreams have been crushed yet again. Our glorious Lord Rufus has been slain. What? Whatever. How could we possibly change sides at this point? Because your leader has been slain. As men who serve under him, it is our final show of loyalty to see where this all ends. You two are that devoted. It's somewhat understandable. Rufus earned a reputation for being even more charismatic than the proper Duke Arborea before the Civil War. He must have been seeing quite the dream in that man. Rufus, my lord? But you fell in battle. How are you here? Who's to say? Perhaps I'm a ghost standing before you. Regardless, I have my doubts that you truly understood what that man desired. Approval, all above all. He wanted to surpass his true father by being recognized, that's all. That can't be true, and even if it was, it wouldn't have deterred you from seeing the United Nation, a new era, come to fruition. Don't make me laugh. You're not revolutionaries. Pure insurgents, blinded by delusion.
I think it's hilarious. They're all like, "Hey, Rufus, wait a second. Aren't you supposed to be dead?"
Like, why are you alive? We've all been saying that. Stop and open your eyes. Your leader was nothing more than an escaped convict mounting an insurrection that threatened the entire world. A new era, a united nation. Mere words meant to glorify his despicable action. Surreal hearing that come from your mouth of all people. I have no rebuttal. Maybe you were intoxicated by the idea of changing the world. Oh, okay. I thought I understood you in a way that no one else could. But how can we deny a delusion after hearing all of that? Why? Why did we all ever agree to take part in this? What was the point? Finally got it through your thick skulls, huh? Hate to tell you that there are still plenty more where these two idiots come from. So don't go thinking you're some hero just because you dress down to measly soldier. Yes, I am well aware. That's why our attention is on the tower first and foremost. That's right. I hope you don't mind continuing to look after people like them until we're done, Garcia. Just don't keep me waiting, Bannings. Bannings. This guy's in the crew. Hi, Tower. Like all those daydreams. I'm like, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be in the leaves? All finished with your meeting? Yes, thankfully. We have the general gist of the operation. Now it's time to go over them and with each division and organization. The RMP will also be providing the necessary supplies for the operation. The majority of the weapons and the munitions have already been delivered. Cyber! What's up, buddy? Good evening. Hey, Ben.
Welcome to the tour of Crossbell.
Yes, tour of Crossbell. La tour of Crossbell. In the windows, we acknowledge.
Yeah, the windows that we acknowledge.
Come on, I know you went up here. You heard the here, kitty, kitty. Good boy. I love that you know Alf. Yeah, kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. Come on. Yeah, have fun. Oh, I like that you wait for me.
What is it, Ichigo? Did you hear something? Oh, you already had your treats for the night. Yeah, you already had your treats. Yeah, you got your treats.
Nom, nom, nom.
Good boy. Yes,
Back up.
good boy. You hear the airplane? You hear the airplane going over the house? Yeah, it's a nice and loud airplane.
Here comes the rat. One more? And pick which one you want. Much decision making.
What you doing down there, Boo?
I'll pick one for you. We'll go with the red one this time. There you go. Uh-oh. More got it. There you go. More got your treat.
Hi, Ichigo.
Ah! And of course it summons the rat too. Oh, you guys sweet they are. You did no touches. Yeah. Yes, I feel that. I went shopping today and still feel it.
Huh. We won't talk
My
about
exact
it.
words was, not as much as I thought it would be, but still more than it should be.
Grocery prices are so expensive nowadays. It's
Yep.
ridiculous.
That is the inflation.
I only buy
I spent
myself, and
a week's worth of groceries. Cost me
I don't buy a lot of groceries.
$140.
Jesus.
Yep. Now, granted, I did get a little extra things because I went to Martin's, and Martin's like, hey, if you get 20 items, you get 500 points. 500 points is 50 cents off a gallon of gas. So we got Sloppy Joe mix, which we will use. I got a couple pies, junk food, and then so we got, and then noodles because we'll use them all. And so I got 90 cents off a gallon at Martin's today. So I was able to save some for just shopping at Martin's. Gas ranges from 315 to 330 here. It goes up periodically by 15 cents. It did jump up by like 360.
$103 a gallon.
Ah, must be nice. But you live in a state with oil, don't you? So you don't the travel cost and everything, or closer to. Yeah, don't they have oil there? I don't know. Or you at least Texas, Kansas does. Closer to Kansas. The less time it takes to get to, the less you'll pay. Yeah, it's 315 here. But I paid after the 90 cents 212, 222, something like that. But, yes, man, I agree with you. All right, so I read that part, but I 100% agree with you. It's election year, man. People need to go out and vote. Damn. You like what's going on still, by all means, but no, shit. Anyways, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to play a game and explore the inflation and war times of Crossbell. So same shit, different realm.
Yeah.
Rest assured that the remaining supplies will arrive in time for the mission. Even with the help, I would be lying. I said our chances of success are high. I haven't been paying attention much to the news. As soon as I get home, I'm on Power World. It just blows my mind how addicted I am. I hate how addicted I am. It's all I think about at work, and it pisses me off because I'm like, stop. You don't need to be addicted to the game. You don't need to be addicted to a game. I haven't been addicted to a game since I started at 14. Or Lineage 2. Like that type of addictive. Like my first MMO, you're playing for 12 straight hours. You're like, oh god, where the hell did the day go? Even with the help, I would be lying if I said our chances of success are high. We'll have to work together better than ever to overcome the odds again. I've been taking Nier Automata super slow. That game. I beat it twice. Second time I beat all the way through. Like, I need to go back and play Dragon Guard 3, because I want to play, like, finish that. I have it for PlayStation 3, so I'll probably just emulate it if I ever go back to it. Let's see, I'll do everything I can to make this work as both our operations commanders and as the one coordinating with the other nations. I heard you were using the NGO connections to share information with the other countries. You're a real lifesaver. Neither my grandfather nor I have the opportunity to do that, given the circumstances. What's up, Alex? Good evening. How are you tonight? Playing it like twice a week.
What's up, Alex?
Hey, I have to go back and finish God of War, but that's how I was playing with God of War. Maybe twice a week, maybe get like 2 or 3 hours in within each of those days. But I don't think I'll be finishing it because my entire thing is freaking Power World. I'm well, Alex. Thank you. I was just talking about, life. Inflation, gas prices.
We're talking
Power
about
World.
gas. We're talking about grocery prices.
Yeah, and it's hurts. I didn't find it. I got a War excellent. Oh, I love it, but I can't. I find myself. I can't play more than like 2 hours of it. About 2, maybe 3 at most. And I start to get bored. I have to take a break from it.
I'm just glad I only have myself to buy groceries for. So.
Yeah. Well, with my mom getting Social Security, I get money from her. My brother gives me money, so it's affordable. And as long as I don't let my mom and my brother do the grocery shopping, I can save a lot of money. If I go with my mom, I can stop her from buying random shit. Although we do still buy some random shit, but not just gobs of junk food. Because I'm a Scrooge when it comes to money. I'm like, we don't need it. We don't need it. We don't need it. I don't care if you want it. We don't need it.
I get on.
I've been watching a lot of documentaries.
I found some really good, really good recipes on TikTok that I've made up. That actually you make it up and it'll last me for at least 2 or 3 days.
That's good. So usually when we make a lot of food, because there's 3 of us, I always have extra to take to work the next day. It saves me a lot of money. Because eating at work, that stuff adds up when you're paying $6 for a convenience food.
Recipes on TikTok that are real easy to make.
I don't use TikTok. I try to avoid it. I really don't like TikTok. But tasty. is another app.
I just get on there for the recipe. I like getting on there for the recipes.
No, that's perfectly fine. You make it what you want and use it. I just refuse to try to get on TikTok at all. My friend sends me TikToks. I'm like, I don't want to watch the TikToks, man, because I know how addicting they can get. I don't do Instagram anymore, and I don't try to. I mean, I scroll Facebook. That's my thing, because I have like I follow a lot of different things regarding news and games and such.
One recipe on TikTok that I've actually made like 3 or 4 times, and I'm addicted to it because it's so.
What is it?
It's so good. It's called French onion dip chicken.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It is good.
Twitter and Gab is all I use for socials. I can't get on Gab. I mean, I can get on Gab. I can't get into Gab. I really tried. I wanted to do that lifetime membership for them. Really use it.
It's real easy to make. It's a really simple recipe to make. What I do the recipe calls for like cooked chicken, so I go out and get like a rotisserie chicken, and then like shred it up and put that in, and then you add French onion dip, and then you add cream of chicken soup, and then you add some spices to it, and then you add some cheese. You mix all that together, put it in a baking dish, and stick it in the oven for like 20 minutes, and put those little crunchy onions on top. Put that in and then put it in the oven for like 20 minutes. Good. And it's really. I
might have to get that recipe from you, because I end up using chicken breast and just
I'll give you the TikTok of it, okay?
Okay, I guess I'll watch. Right down the recipe.
You can just watch that one. Actually, that's
yeah.
I can find that. No, I can find the recipe online because the guy's got a cookbook with it on it.
I can agree with that. Cyber. Yeah. Definitely send it to me. I'll get the recipe off of it.
This guy has really good recipes for people that if you want to do something that's quick. He's got a lot of good recipes on his website of a whole lot of other stuff. So
yeah, I'm all for recipes. Like I said, I use the app called Tasty, and it's got so much stuff on it. You can actually add the ingredients you want that you have in your house, and it'll help you make something with the ingredients in your house.
But no, this French onion chicken is really good. It's pretty tasty.
The servers need serious upgrades to handle the internet traffic. Oh, I agree. I mean, I like that what they do on Gab, Cyber. I really do. For me personally, it's just another social platform. Facebook and Twitter is all I use. I have Instagram, I just don't use it. Alright, so back to the game. Let's see where we can get into. Yeah. This is your real lifesaver. Neither am I. Alright, said that part. Please. I'm not doing what I can to help. I'm only doing what I can to help. Words. Speaking of connections, have you heard anything from Alteria, guys? Facebook too, but I'm trying to get myself banned there, so posting spicy me. They banned me for saying someone should get shot because they're trying to hit people with a chain. Well, they suspended me. That banned me. Yes, the church has decreed both the Retributive Tower and Elysium are special exceptions that warrant investigation. They may be the exact opposites of artifacts in the sense they could have only been produced in present times. But the other dominions have been mobilized to keep the chaos and spreading through the neighboring countries nonetheless. That's interesting, but not unwelcome news. Agreed. The operation is a very fly-by-night operation, but it may just succeed with the cooperation of so many different collaborators.
Yo, what you doing, buddy?
That said, none are more key to your team. None are more key than your team. Okay. Make sure you're all ready for what's ahead. We will be, Commander. Yes. Yes, ma'am. We'll prepare as thoroughly as possible. Time before operation. We won't leave with any regrets. Bullshit. Alright. Oh, alright, we talked to that one, Administrative district canons and teleport.
I need to get some new emotes made by somebody.
Yeah, I thought about it, but then I'm like, money. I keep buying the damn games. Trying to stop. Go stop! Save my money. I have a good amount in my account. Ready to get my roof fixed. My neighbor guy said, hopefully should be able to work on it soon.
The main story. Well,
Yes, the main.
Crossbell.
Yes, the mail story. Just like the Windows. The mail story. Got a typo earlier. All right, so talk to Emma, Elliot, Crow, and Scarlet for the pages. Page 2 to Emma. All the way over there. How about the daydreams, Vantage Master? Oh, we will. When we get, we're going to focus story, and then what I'm going to do when we beat it and we go back into the stratum, I'm going to do a little bit of stratum. When we come out, we're going to do some Palin Party, Vantage Master Daydreams, a little bit of stratum, and we're just going to do that so we break things up. I won't just do it all, because if I do it all, and then I won't finish the rest.
Yeah.
But after like a week of doing the corridor, I need something to break it up. It says, what are you all up to, Emma?
Yeah,
this is related to that dance?
The Crossbell tour takes a while to go through because you got to go everywhere.
Right with that. And maybe we'll break this up too. Maybe if it's taking too long, we'll just go back into Reverie, knock out a few daydreams or something, games to break up the monotony of the reading. We'll see. Is it? We were just investigating effects of the curse-like power. Elliot and I bumped into them while patrolling around the city. That's not Wazzy. I was also looking into how the citizens are faring as I was following the flow of the Septiembre. The brainwashing has mostly vanished now that the Supreme Leader has been removed. The mask has been destroyed. That is a relief to hear. I'm more worried about how you're doing. Has the assimilation phenomenon gotten any worse since the last time we spoke? No, not a problem for now at least. I can still control my power too. Is this really all because you're faced off with your doppelganger? Nothing like this happened to Rufus. That's what's got me so confused. Not only did the other reappearance bug me, but there was something off about him. He was bizarrely lifelike. I can't shake the feeling that he wasn't just a copy. I don't think it was. I think it's a split in dimensions and that whole aspect. Why would Reen be a special case? There has to be something to it. I'd imagine it's because he has a key role when it comes to the tower, but I couldn't say anything beyond that. Regardless, I agreed to there's something ominous at work that we're missing. Whoever this imposter is, we'll have to face him eventually if he's going to block our path. And when we do, we'll have to fight not just to save Reen, but the entire world. Yeah, no pressure. We did manage to overcome even the Great Twilight. We can do this. If you feel like anything about your condition has changed, you better tell us. Don't worry, I will. Thanks, everyone. Listen to you all. As, how do you say it? Shashareen?
As, Sack. I have no fucking clue what that was.
We gonna look up a word today. Alright.
Sack.
Alright, so the word
I have
is
no idea. Okay.
saccharin. Saccharin. That's a lot of letters for a word that could be just be spelled by like 4, 5. Very explicit. Of relating to or characteristics of sugar or saccharin sweet. What? Having a cloying, sweet attitude, tone, or character. Clowing? Oh. I guess clowing. Wow, words, man. Saccharin's basically a sweet attitude. Excessively sentimental. Okay. Saccharin. Whatever. Then again, here I am helping to save the world too. Life sure is strange. This game's full of Reverie exclusive words. Hey, C or Crow, I suppose. Neither of us can afford to die out here. We need to keep living. Damn it. We need to keep living for the sake of our lost comrades. There's still a lot of sin to atone for. A lot of English to learn too. But ladies and gents, quick. Alright. Sakura. You're preaching to the choir, sister. I already died once, so I know I'm not going to waste my second chance. Let's get this done and make our old friends proud. Alright, what's next? Oh, I got heartburn. I shouldn't eat that ice cream. Alright, what we got? Head inside the Civic Center and talk to Eustace. Alright. Civics.
Okay.
There. Big building. Okay. Oops. Hey, there's Millium. Oh, hey guys. It's good to see you all. Same to you, sir. We're going around getting ready for the operation right now. Are you exchanging information with our fellows from the Empire? That's right. I wanted to learn more about the situation there directly. So, Cyber, where are you at in there? I'm happy you chose to speak with us too. Coffee, bro. To put it simply, the destruction of has everyone in the Empire in a state of shock. Dad has issued a statement and is appealing for a calm through radio broadcast, but it's a lot to ask in times like these. I can confirm that the four great houses have just had their own remote conference as well. They have all agreed to do what they can to keep the country calm, with Marquises, Arms, Rodner, and Ballad taking charge. But they will only be able to keep things in check for so long, especially when it comes to people's feelings. That's true. With the war so fresh in people's memories, it's hard to imagine everyone not feeling angry about what happened. Yeah, and that anger is going to be directed right at the United Nation, and by that, I mean Crossbell. I finished the Forest Castle, according to the achievement. Ah. Okay. So you're about midway in? Because I think it's like a side thing. Well, most of it. Got most of your weapons? Right now, it sounds like people are more confused than mad, and that's likely going to change in time. I would certainly wager so. But if people start taking a hard stance on Crossbell, that's only going to play right into our enemy's hands. Humans are so foolish. Why point the finger at Crossbell for this when the United Nation is clearly to blame? Of course, the very idea of the United Nation is a clear symbol of humanity's foolishness in itself. I say that fully aware it is very much something that I would think of. Still trying to understand how to equip works. The equipment works? Fair enough. Yeah, upgrading it was is a bit time consuming, but worth it. You sure you want to be the one to say that? You truly are unbelievable, Rufus. I don't know. I like seeing how he seems to finally have given the specter of his past a boot. I would not be so sure about that. Regardless, Mr. Speaker, well, I admit this suggestion comes from a man as foolish as any other. If you truly love Crossbell, you must follow your heart and walk the road you believe in without ever hesitating. People harbor more than just foolishness inside, and there is all sorts of trust that can come from using one another too. So I would suggest you use any means you can to make your hopes a reality, including using us for your own ends. The UI is designed in a way that confuses. That's confusing. I agree. It took me... I didn't really understand most of it until my second playthrough. And even still, like, I did the DLC with it. The second time I played. I do want glasses. And the first time I played, I beat the game, but I didn't do like all the extra stuff, like the bosses or anything. Oh, I didn't even realize that a certain character in there had an extended story plot. Never found his base. Second time, found his base. Then I played the Nair, and you really get a feel for that character. Don't want to spoil anything, but it's just a giant head. We've met it once. Gosh. That's encouraging to hear from you. Honestly, one day you will learn to be straight with your feelings. He's right, though. Feel free to involve us in achieving your goals however you wish. We will be happy to contribute. Perhaps you are all right. Then allow me to tell you exactly what shape my dream is for future tech. I wish for Crossbell to be a state that works for harmony, hand in hand with its neighbors, not one that asserts itself over them. With so many people from other countries cooperating with us now, I feel as though my dream has already been half granted. But our goal is yet to be fully achieved. So I hope I can continue to count on you to bring about the future where we can stride ahead side by side. I've seen part of the Nier anime. If that's the one you're recommending. But if that's not it, what's the anime? Gladly, of course, sure. We'll do all we can. Alright, what's up next? Head to scare important. Talk to Milliam again for we get page 2 toward. Ooh, that could have been easy. Rufus really has changed while hanging out with you kids. You know that? Acts like the adult. I was caught off guard when I had my Arcus 2 stolen in the capital. But now I wish I could have gotten to know all of you better. Oh, I've got an idea. I know the tastiest crepe shop ever. Let's go together when we get the chance. It goes without saying that they'll be dragging Eustace and Rufus along to their treat. Oh, that's a wonderful idea. Delightful, even. Sure is. It's decided then. What was that I heard about our treat? And aren't you getting ahead of yourself? We still have a mission to complete first. Oh, come on. You know we're gonna find a way to pull through somehow. So be it. If you're that competent, then I should be glad to treat everyone. Rufus, are you being serious? Yes. It would be good to catch up with my brother and see for myself how much he's grown. And quite frankly, I've never had the chance to get to know White Rabbit. That said, a verbal agreement hardly means anything while the tower remains standing. And here I thought you were going to be thoughtful for once. But it'd kill you to be honest with your feelings. Look who's talking. You know better than he is, you know? Ooh, don't let me together with him. They sure know how to go at it. Doesn't it seem like they get along perfectly? Can't help but agree after seeing them like this. They're just bonding. One or Drake level up?
They are related, so yeah.
Yeah. I thought you meant him and Milliam or him or Rufus. Oh, yeah. Solo leveling? Yeah, I've been watching that one. I just watched episode 4 today. Oh, let's see. Got that. Talk to Chroma at the food stall to get the tomato shake. A lot. There's a lot. Have me do that before I talk.
They give you 18 of those freaking tomato shakes, and I never used like half of those.
The situation hasn't calmed down yet, so maybe I'll have to evacuate again. By standing around doing nothing was really starting to get to me. So here, I'm doing business again. I was recommended one of our drinks, Over the others, I'd definitely be the arsenic tomato shake. Yep, that's it. Yeah, that's not what the guy likes. You sure? That's rather a lot. Oh, absolutely. I know how hard you're all working for the good of Crossbell. Hopefully the intense bitterness of these will bring you all together as one. Anyone who's never tried some is welcome to have a little taste too. Wow. Wow, a little wouldn't hurt. Wow, it's bitter, but it's so delicious. Yeah, might want to see a doctor about your taste buds, girl. Ugh, I can't stomach another sip. LP never ceases to amaze. Disturb. Nadia didn't even phased by it either. Alright, we got that. Random conversations. Very... Oh, I keep wanting to call him Pere. Pere. Alright, so we got the copy.
Parody or party?
Pere, whatever his name is, yeah. French dude. Let me begin by saying that I commend all of you on a job well done in freeing the city. Citizens' casualty and the property damage are both low and expected. Sure. Pierre, thank you, that's it. Like it's French. We couldn't ask for a better result, Pierre. However, we now find ourselves faced with an even greater task. The Retributive Tower, which I think should really, well, it was supposed to be, or is in the Japanese version, the Reverse Tower of Babel, or Reverse Babel, or something like that.
Yeah,
sounds like such
Babel.
Sounds like a better name. Reverse Babel just sounds amazing. Whatever. Must not be allowed to fire again, or else all Azmaria will be plunged straight into chaos. Realize facing another crisis so soon, with little room to breathe, may be demoralizing. Nevertheless, times like these are when we must show the world how strong Crossbellian's resiliency is. Our pride is just as firm as any great nation, even when we don't have a state to call our own. Isn't that right? Would you look at that? Old Pierre's got some spine in him after all. I'll say, hard to deny it at this point. Got Pierre. Donovan and Raymond inside this. Okay. So dark.
I don't think there's anybody in there, to be honest. There might be somebody in some of those rooms. I don't know.
Yeah, this is a random. This one. This one. We confirmed the EDP removal and apprehension. The 2nd Division will now focus on providing support to the CGF, and as they begin their preparation, I'm leaving the finer details to the team leaders. Do what you gotta do to get the job done. Let's put an end to this and take back Crossbell. Roger, yes, sir. As for you and me, Raymond, we've got a meeting with the 1st Division scheduled. Aye, aye, Chief. 2nd Division has its hands full. Let's work just as hard as they are. Alright, Entertainment District.
God,
the casino is back and open for business if you want to play here. Random conversations, Imelda inside her shop. You know.
Yeah, I don't think I did much in the casino. Unless there was somebody there I needed to talk to.
I mean, you could save scum it. Welcome, kiddos. So, you're Lapis. You're becoming more and more human-like. You're welcome to come live with me if your friends ever get tired of you. I'll even give you my word not to sell you instead, you'll be the mascot of my shop. Whoa, that's a generous offer. Don't fall for it, LP. There's no telling what unscrupulous thing she'll do to you. Something tells me she treats you very well. That I would. So, care to cut a deal? Hey, stop treating me like I'm merchandise. Lapis gets final say. If she's not up for it, it's best to give up. But that also means she can be easily manipulated. Alright. West Street time.
Yeah.
Holly's General Store.
Give it up,
Oh,
boys.
Elsa. Una, I wasn't expecting to see you in the neighborhood now of all times. And you're even with the SSS in Class 7. Quite the surprise to see you all together. I read what you all did in the special issue of the Crossbell Times. And you must still be working so hard to clean up the newest mess. Appreciate the luck, man. Yeah, we're definitely got our work cut out for us, but we're working together to take care of it as soon as we can. What about you? How have you been feeling the last few days? Now that you mention it, both Elsa and I have been feeling a little hazy lately. Thankfully, that cleared up a little while ago. Momo and her friends came over to cheer us up, and I think that made all the difference. It did. That's good to hear.
Oh, God.
Well, what do you know? The Junior SSS is going to put us out of business at this rate. Huh. They're a good bunch of kids, that's for sure. We're going to help distribute supplies to the evacuees now that we're feeling better. Rest assured, we'll be praying for your success and what's to come. Here, take these for the road. More free shit. Thanks, Elsa. We appreciate it. But be sure to put them to good use by not using them at all. We should get going now. Stay safe, you two. Alright, let's see. Inside Tolly's General Store, make sure to purchase the Crossbell Times Emergency Special. Goodness, achievement. I have notifications off, so maybe. I gotta check that one. Up that.
I know you want to check it.
Yep, out for bloodier. Nope, page turner. I'm missing something. Aw, what am I missing? Oh well.
Did you miss a book?
Oh, I probably a book from the Reverie door. Yeah, I'm pretty much sure it's in the Reverie door.
Check in there. Or check.
Completely fill the book
that's
section
weird.
of the
You should've
notebook,
got it. You
excluding
should've got
marksman and moonless. Black records.
You got all the black records. Got all those.
Yeah.
You got all the morning moon, or the mournless moon, or whatever the hell it's called.
The moonless morn and exclude marksman of the moonless morn. So that's not one of the ones for the achievement. But it's very likely in the corridor.
Probably.
So we're missing one. Or two. Anyways. Fine. I'm not 100% sure if you also have to have the books you can get inside the Reverie corridor. Stratums. If that's the case, check their respective page for the books. Fine. We have to enter the law office to talk to Ian. Oh, it's you guys. Welcome. I'm glad to make it. You made it. You could make it. Words. It's been a long time since I last saw so many of you, Lapis and her friends notwithstanding. Oh, for 2 years. Part of me has wanted to visit you. I'm glad that it's happening now. As am I. I had the opportunity to examine the citizens' body language on my own way here. On my way here. In typical Crossbellium fashion, they're doing their best to hang in and keep their heads out held high. I've noticed too. I'm sure many of them are scared deep down, but they're fighting their back and doing what they can to smile. Yes, I believe so as well. That's because they're overcome so many trials and tribulations, not just this last few years, but for a very long time. It demonstrates just how misguided I was trying to take the strength away from them. I should have believed in their strength rather than use Kia and the Septarians' power, reshape reality, and erase the perseverance. I've come to understand that more than ever. Mr. Grimwood, I'm glad you can believe in people again. But don't forget that you're one of them. Everything you said applies to you as well. That's why you've done everything you can to help Lapis and Crossbell, isn't it? You haven't given up. He's right. You're one of the people who's taught me how strong humans can be. That's why I'm able to gain the chance to raise once more through Rufus' prize. So, don't go excluding yourself. Perhaps you're right. Oh, thanks to both of you. Now then, I didn't come here to be nostalgic. It's about time to get to work. Did you bring the materials I asked for, Pete? Yes, sir. Here's the registered of foreign enterprises and influential people. What do you need that for? The appearance of that tower has Kavard and the other nations at high alert. 1. Something must be done to ease tensions at our borders. That should buy time for all of you to take action. I'm not the civil servant I once was, but I'll use what connections I have remaining to help as best I can. You did have an international reputation, so I'm sure you'll be a help in that regard. I appreciate the vote of confidence. And do be careful out there. I believe in you just the same. Thanks. We'll get through this. Oh, before I forget, I wanted to thank you guys for looking into those weird sounds coming from under the law firm on the day of the signing ceremony. That was the side quest. Everyone that's operating underground was able to do so much safely because you took the wanted monster request. Wow, I forgot all about that. It was like a lifetime ago. That reminds me. I saw some sort of strange shadow down there that day. Something doesn't feel right. Maybe we should go back there and have another look? Side quest? Yeah. Somebody makes a comment about it. Remember we saw someone invisible? Yeah, I remember that. Fast travel to Geofront B sector. Interact with the console for speed.
Okay.
Oh, where are we? Your party setup has changed. Unlike when you were in town with the limited party, all party members can be used when on the main road or in dungeon. Please select the members in your party. Lloyd is locked. Alright. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't know who to use.
Yeah, you can pretty much use anybody you want.
Just smacking things up. Yeah.
Oh, you can add another tag-along, too, in your tag-along spot.
Definitely.
Under Elliot, you can add your tag-along.
Who should I have? I guess Horatio would probably be one of the better ones, since you could use some experience.
I'd probably use some of the people that need to level up a little bit, and leave out the ones that you don't.
Well, that's who I'm going to bring in as a support side. My main team. Although Lloyd will probably take back burners. No, we take free. So much.
We're gonna use
This is like higher up than most. Oh, he's 127.
He's 127.
Darren's 120. Sarah needs some love.
Oh, Sarah definitely needs some love. Oh boy.
Ellie. Six, 7. Touch Darren. Anyone under 130 hurt?
Milliam's 127.
Yeah, she was
Useless
real
was
low.
127.
36. We're bringing that too. That gives me somewhat of a healer.
Hopefully they all have stuff on. Hopefully they all have equipment on them.
Oh, well, there we are. Let's see. Oh. In order to edit your party, you must open the menu on the main road of the dungeon. We're at the set of another tab.
You can do that. Hit your left triangle button on your control pad. There you go.
So, yeah, I got used to this one. I think Infernal, huh? I like that. Brand is.
I think. I don't know. You can't use Prince Oliver's in here, I don't think.
Oh, I mean, yeah, maybe. Oh no, I mean I can use hers.
Nope. You can.
use
I was gonna say you can use Shara's.
Bring in. Oh, yeah, I can use Oliver's.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, what's it? All right. All right.
What are you gonna do in here? Oh, you gotta go. Never mind. I think I know where you gotta do. Never mind. I know what you gotta do in here. Oh, I sent you my setup. I have on Oliver, and some of that stuff that I have on him, you can probably get eventually here soon.
You know if I'm 7 caster.
Is this useless, my boy?
Charm break.
Oh, you're done.
Alright, Lordy boy.
Oh, is this the part where you have to go down there and find a certain thing to look at?
Probably. We got multiple scenes here. She's gonna be my healer. He's the holy. Where are you? I don't remember the name. Grail Locket. Stuff needs to be alphabetical. Alright, back. Alright, they should be pretty good to go. We need to do tactics. She's good there. They're good there. They're good. Master. Who's one? Master Ports.
I hate Erda. Erda's not good for uses.
Yeah. I want that one that gives
Give him
that one that gives everything.
No, the one that has that's Merculus. It's a blue one. Mercurius.
Oh, down there, okay. Yeah, there he is. A little bit of everything. Evasion thing. And my healer. Flash caster. That will do. Alright. So. Let's see. And we need to go to the console.
Oh, yeah. You gotta do these certain things to get... Yeah.
This was the terminal we used before during the investigation into the spirit veins. Yes, Tio and I were able to conduct a long-range spiritual power search using it. So you mentioned you were playing Power World. Is it It's very addictive. Very. What's up, Loth? You're not complaining. I am well. I find myself thinking about it at work. I'm like, I want to go do this when I get home, and I want to do that when I get home, and then there's this, and then I read things people are able to do. I was like, I'm gonna make sure I do that. Then I want to breed these ones, so I have these pals because they're better pals. And yeah, it's been good. It's been a great game, and then it's got a lot. And it's only an alpha, and it has a lot for everyone. If you want to go off explore, you can. If you want to sit and have bases, you can. You know, I mean, breed, just get all of them. You can get them all just by breeding. Yeah, me too. I just have my one world. My friends join in. And then breeding's not too bad. I found a list. And it's got to make cake. Gotta have cake to breed. Yes, Tio and I were able to conduct it. Though this terminal has certainly seen better days. I can explain that. It was destroyed by an exploding archaism shortly before the signing ceremony, sadly. I intend to put it into repair order request for the Epstein Foundation, but then, well, you know. Awesome. Now, tip to those cakes. If you have the breeding place, you throw them in that box, they won't expire. The time doesn't move, so that's where you want to store your cakes. Come to think of it, something about this terminal stuck out to Lloyd back in them as well. Okay, good. I learned that yesterday. My brother started playing today, actually. Oh, Vitamin. Would it be possible for you to still search through this terminal's data? It's fine if that's all that's left are fragments and traces. I just don't want to leave any stone unturned. I suppose there may not be much left to salvage, but I've seen what I can do. I've made Anubis. He's a good one. And then if you can make Anubis, I forget what it takes. A Bushi and a Penking. You can breed those two and get Anubis. He's a really good character to have around the house. Thought they were expiring, but threw it in the box just to leave it till I'm ready. I was worried that they were expiring. There may not be much left to salvage, but I'll see what I can do. I'm well.
How are you?
Would the three of you mind giving me a hand? I could use Alyssa's help too. Okie dokie. This should be interesting. I feel like we've seen this name before. Project Babel. Yeah, at the military factory. Project Babel. We didn't have any leads on what it could be the first time we came across it. I doubt it has nothing to do with the Retributive Tower. Maybe it does. Though, the project was likely what led to its creation. Is there any data on the project itself? Same old, so I can do them. Nothing left I can analyze. Sadly, the memory quartz was heavily damaged. Back to that. However, there are some records on the new Zobar Soldat models connected to the project that can still be read. Yeah, I found myself boosting the experience of my world so I can go off quickly level. And like I said, if you can get a Bushy, amazing pal, dude. Just annihilates everything. I named mine Samurai Jackie because it's a female. Jack. However, there are some records on the new Zobar Soldats models connected to the project. According to this, they were designed and sent to the production in August of last year. When the whole war began. Wait, that doesn't sound right. But how far are you into it, Loth? Like, what level are you? You're right. It doesn't make any sense. The final trigger that led to Elysium's creation came on the first day of the war, didn't it? Yes, without a doubt. That's when the wheels were set in motion. But if this record is to be believed, the Helmord and the Osmodon existed before the war. That's impossible. I can confirm that as one of the Operation Jormungand's leaders. Rest assured, we would have developed such weapons if we had them. No one's refuting that. Though I would It would mean the information of the memory quartz is incorrect, either deliberately or by mistake. All the records here seem to be lined up, though. Maybe our big takeaway should be that if they had been made before the war, then this is what the files would look like? It doesn't change the fact the tower is already active. None of this information is going to do us any good. It would be one thing if there was a lead on how to disable it. By coming up empty. Coming up empty-handed like this is a real waste of time. I've got to disagree with you. There. Any information is viable at this stage. Progress is progress. Though you're right about the time being of the essence. We've found all we can here, so let's get back to the surface.
That's all you need to do there.
Back to the bakery for a scene with Oscar. Ooh, I think we're finally done with our cleanup work. Well done, Oscar and Bennett. That was quite the firefight we had outside the bakery. At least now we can finally be open for business, right, Bennett? Right, it's certainly been long enough. Still, it's only a matter of time until this brief calm is shattered again. What do you mean? In the end, Crossbell can't survive without the Supreme Leader Rufus to guide us. We're so close to attaining everlasting peace. Why police or the CGF keep trying to prevent that? Oh, she's still under the influence.
Yeah,
Bennett,
she is.
take a breath. What the heck has gotten into you? What's gotten into me? How can you be so arrogant? Ignorant, Dad. You've seen the tower. As long as we have that, nobody will think twice about trying to lay hand on Crossbell ever again. I seen what I think I'm seeing? No, not Bennett too. Oh, hey you guys. Thanks for coming to everyone's aid once again. I'm sorry to say we're a little preoccupied at the moment. We're not open for business yet. I think we got more pressing issues than opening the bakery right now. Is Bennett alright? Well, as I'm sure you noticed, the rest of the townspeople are all back to normal thanks to you guys freeing everyone. But for some reason, Bennett still hasn't snapped out of it. Oh, that poor girl. I guess the effects of the brainwashing haven't worn off her yet. Yes, although such cases are quite unusual. Maybe somehow the brainwashing resonated so deeply with her mind that it failed to wear off when it did for everyone else. Is such a thing really possible? I think so. Brainwashing probably controlled people by amplifying whatever anxieties they already had deep down. If so, Bennett must have been carrying some serious worries about something. That could explain why her mind still has to be shackled by its effects. You put it like that. I have noticed that Bennett's been on a real big worry wart for a while now. Kept making me swear I wouldn't go off and do anything else dangerous. Maybe because I got injured during the war. That has to be it, I imagine. She loves you, Oscar! You must have thought that if another war broke out and you got drafted again, you really might never come back. I could see that being the root cause of all of this. Yeah. And then the brainwashing happened, hit at the worst time, and it spiraled out of control. Damn. The real question is, how do we help her? Hey, it's okay, Lloyd. Don't worry about it. I think I have an idea of what to do. Those of us at the bakery have our own unique approach to solving problems. And by that you mean... Yep, I'm going to bake some special new bread just for her and have her eat it. Yeah. This won't be any old baguette either. The flavor is going to be so out of this world, it'll bring her back to her senses. Pretty lofty aspiration for a loaf of bread, if you ask me. Well, I suppose we won't know until we try, even if I am more than a little skeptical. Actually, I think he's on to something. Burnette's a baker, too. If Oscar can somehow deliver a shock to her system that speaks to that pride, it could finally cure her. If there is anyone out there capable of such a feat, it's certainly Oscar. Well, I'm convinced. I've actually already been preparing to make this bread, just in case it came to this. Who knows how well it'll work, but it's definitely worth a shot. Sounds like he just wants the excuse to bake. The only problem is that,
well, that too.
I'm having trouble finding all the ingredients. Oh yeah, here we go. It's going to take more time to track them down. I'm sorry to make you wait, Burnette. Hang in there just a little bit longer. Hold on, Oscar. Let us help. We can track down what you need. Are you sure? You guys must have your hands full getting ready for the next big operation. Do you really have time? That's irrelevant. At this point, we won't be able to concentrate on the operation until we get this sorted out. What he said. We'd rather not have any regrets once the plan is underway. Ugh. As much as I'd rather not have yet another thing to worry about, I guess I can deign to help. Us two, count us in. As long as we got some of that yummy new bread of yours, I'm happy to lend a hand. You guys, I don't know what I did to deserve this. Thank you. Now, since you've been so kind enough to offer, pay you big time if you could score me some native bellberries. Bearberries. What are those? Ask Freddy. I'm sure he has some. Yeah, I'm curious to know. I've obviously heard of bellberries. That's a common enough ingredient, but native ones? You see, most of the bellberries you find are actually artificially cultivated. I love Mr. Vitamin. He's attacking my hand. I'm attacking my hand. Some attention. Native bellberries grow in the wild. Not only are they hardier, but they possess different flavor too. They've become tricky to harvest lately, though. Maybe the local vegetation has changed or something. Sorry. I know, no scratching, huh? I asked people who know the area around Armorica, and even people who travel Mine's mountain path, and come up empty-handed. In that case, they could be growing somewhere along Ursula Road.
Yep.
Let's try searching some places that haven't been seen much human activity recently. We may have some luck. For our thinking. Thanks again, everyone. I appreciate you all for taking the time to do this. I'll leave procuring the berries to you. Oh, what's that? Oscar West is bringing native berries.
It's a side quest.
Dr. Ren, Estelle, and the rest near the western exit. We need to talk to these guys first. Says I knew you could do it, Lloyd. The other police officers told us you were the leader of a big operation. Thank you for saving us. Wouldn't call myself the leader per se. There were a whole bunch of people. Some you know, and some you might not know. People from Erebonia. Exactly. And there's still work to be done. That means you're up. Okay, we need the JSSS around to pick up our slack. Frankly, you kids are more on top of it than most adults around here. Pete there is very busy. Wasn't he like in Ian's place as well? Was that not Pete? No, that's Momo, Henri, and Rue. They share the same outfit. I guess that's the Sunday school outfit.
Yeah.
Damn right. Yo, wasn't kidding around. They look very similar. I need you guys to look after Kian and Nana for me, okay? But remember, if things get too scary, it's still brave to run to safety as fast as you can. We or the guild will make sure to come to your rescue. Aw. Okay, we'll help, but we won't go crazy either. Yay. Careful. Aw, they're so sweet. Alright. Irene talking to her mama and her little brother. Hey guys. How you holding up? We're still alright. So, you three met up with Sophia? We just happened to bump into each other on the way back from taking care of a few wanted monsters on the highway. And we were just on our way to help with the food bank preparations at the Belheim. We had talked about having Estelle and Joshua over for dinner the last time we went out to eat with Rin. What a happy accident that we would run into each other again so soon. Sure is. Honestly, I wish the timing were a little better so we could hang out. Huh. You mean you're not going to come eat with us at the Belheim? I want to do something to thank Rin for saving me and being my friend. That's awfully sweet, but I don't recall ever saving you. But, you know, that's not true. Plus, Papa said you saved him, too. What am I going to do with you? Aw, you guys are even closer than I thought. Would it be alright if we dropped by after our next big mission is complete? We can also try to squeeze in a small visit as we do our next set of rounds. We can do that, too. Oh boy, you always were a softy, Joshua.
Yeah.
Of course, I'll be waiting for you to come home safely. Be careful and good luck. Oh. Alright, so we got her second one. We already did that. Eunice family inside Belheim Apartments. Do. Go strictly to first.
Yeah, you can. You can fast travel. It's the Bell Apartments.
I'm already at the apartments. I was just trying to
you can't fast travel to her apartment, no.
They're downstairs.
I think so, yeah. Downstairs until the, there you go. All the way to the end.
Hey, it's Yuna! Oh, she brought the SSS in Class 7, too. My father already told me everything, so I'm so glad you're alright. Same to you, Mom. And I hope you two have been on your best behavior. By the way, I heard you're helping with the food bank they're setting up. People can finally come in and out of the city now that the occupation is over. Several refugees and even entire households are going hungry right now. So we're working with the entertainment and residential district to set up a food bank and distribute food around the city. Then I reached out to everyone at Villa Residence to ask for our help as well. It's nice to flex my home maker muscles for once. We're gonna help too. We get to... I said we get to pee. We get to peel vegetables and stuff. Like, okay, that's another mistype. Aw, I'm proud of you guys. I gotta make sure I don't fall behind. Ugh, gross. Your mother is something else, you know. Yeah, Nina really is the best. Oh, shit. Alright, off to the Central Plaza. Plaza. Right?
So many places to go visit.
And talk to Chief Sergey outside the global
The citizens
station.
are relatively calm for being so close to a large, dangerous weapon.
It was like that with the Azure Tree, and the days leading up to the last war, too. I think they just get that it's better to focus on how they can help rather than panic.
Humans are strong in the most unexpected ways.
You said it.
Hey, kids. Good seeing you. Same to you, Chief. We just wanted to touch base. Looks like the cleanup of those Zovar soldiers remains is done now. Yeah, knock on wood. The Red Constellation came in handy for once. The city came out as unscathed as we could have hoped for. Pretty ironic. Them and Croyce would be the ones coming to a rescue after setting the place on fire once. Yeah, Adios works in mysterious ways. But they're hired guns at the end of the day. They go where the mirror is. Well, I should be rolling out of here soon. I need to hook up with the Dudley, so we can start going over plans for the big operation soon. What's a guy gotta do to get a smoke break around here? Is a few minutes to breathe too much to ask? Make 'em. Look at the bright side. Missing your smoke breaks is doing wonders for your health. Physically, maybe. Not a smoker alive thinks it's good for their lungs. but we sure as hell need it for our sanity. On a serious note, I hope you kids know we're standing at an impasse for Crossbell in its future. But maybe laying off the smokes until this is all said and done isn't a bad idea. Wouldn't want to jinx anything. We must be serious about this. We are willing to give up smoking, even if it's only for an afternoon. Chief without a cigarette in his hand. This doesn't feel right. All the more reason we should pull this off. For Chief's cigarettes! Woo! We saved the world! I'm not sure enabling someone's bad habits is a good reason to go stop a super weapon, guys. Just like old times. Don't worry about me. You kids get back to preparing for what's to come. You're gonna need it. Taking the city back was a test for the police, but what comes next is gonna challenge all of Crossbell. Cosmetic surgery used to be such a taboo subject. Now you can talk about Botox and nobody raises an eyebrow. Can't. Look alive and knock 'em dead, kids. I want only the best of what the SSS has to offer. Got it? Yes, sir.
Now then.
Enter the Sept Cafe and purchase the natural breeze pasta. Here's the cafe. Oh, they're right here.
Yeah, I went to every place that had new written on it because I was kind of like, I am not missing anything.
It's shop.
Pasta!
Enter Times Department Store and purchase Moonless Morn 15, 16, 17.
So many places to go. Oh, you can talk to Parody right there in the redhead. No, the bookstore I think is upstairs. Or is it over there? I can't remember. It's one of those places. Okay, I want to buy something from your shop there, dude. There it is. Alright.
Got that. Let's go to the roof SS building. Doctor.
I'll talk to Party. The Party.
It was Parate, Patui, wasn't it?
Terry.
Thank you so much.
Terry.
Patui. I never expected you to get in contact with workshops and other partnered stores in Erebonia. Don't mention it. But it wasn't able to get in contact with all of them. Just this. I just wanted to help the department store and Cynthia as much as I could. Regardless, we are truly in your debt. Rich told me much about you. Now I see just how much initiative you have. You think? Well, I'm a gal who gets things done. Oh, SSS boat.
Oh, time to reminisce in the SSS building. You can fast travel there.
The woof. The woof. The
Oh
woof
yeah, go to
is
the
on.
rooftop, yeah. You think, oh look,
Who's a good dog?
love this thing.
All the animals. All right. Ladies and gents, quick ad breaks. All right. Talk to the doggo. Hi, it's Zeit and Kope. Who are your new furry and feathered friends? This is incredible. The mere sight of this scene is warm and fuzzy enough to make my heart melt. Meow. Greetings. These creatures wish to watch over your heroics. They are drawn to one another and became comrades. In real life, that falcon would eat that dog and that cat. And Zayat would probably eat them all. Though in the case of one named Cerberus, he's here because his master told him to spread word about their store. Woof woof. You don't say. They've always got you doing the weirdest jobs, huh, boy? That's Gaius' partner, Zio. He trying to tell us something? This one is particular and quite sharp. Indeed, there's a fair wind blowing. Fair wind? Maybe Gaius would know? Fear not. You will understand when the time comes. I want to know how to talk to animals too. Let me join. Me too. I always wanted to have a conversation with Kope. And you dumbasses hear yourselves. We're in the deep shit and you want to shoot the breeze with some animals? Yes. Oh, come on. They're more than just animals. There are friends and allies too, you know. Well said. They may not be human, but they see themselves as your compadres, nonetheless. I myself was never meant to align with the interest. But circumstances led me to become a police dog. Now it's my duty to stand with you all. I intend to protect this land's future. Thanks for always having our back, Sight. We won't let you down. He's a good doggo. For the future should be acceptable then. Distance police dog until the time comes. As always, my best wishes are behind you. You're a good doggo. He's a good doggo. Alright, so we got that. Page 2. I'm sorry about the Yeti. Alright, random conversations. Manager Neston and... we already got that one. Wendy at the general store. Mimi south of Central Bell. Harold west side of the city. Here too. Nothing good, I'm sure. Oh my god, that's actually better.
Ooh.
Why does he have something good for Lloyd? Here, let's go ahead and buy it. Bullfighter?
I think that's for
Wazzy.
that might be for Wazzy. I don't know what. Yeah, that's for Wazzy, but I don't think it's any good.
Not at that price.
No.
Alright, so we need to talk to Winnie, Minnie, and Harold. Harold! There you are. Always at the south, like right here. Hi, guys.
Yep.
I'm glad you're here. I want to say thank you because you're why I can be with Mommy and Daddy again. So thank you. We're so grateful to you for everything you've done. Couldn't put it better. You saved us so many times at this point, so you give us courage to keep going. Your kindness is the reason we can keep going. Really? Then I gotta thank you bunches more. I'll keep cheering you on. Hip hip hooray! Go SSS! Go Class 7! Everyone gets cheers! Wow, even us? Hee, I love it. I'm all fired up thanks to you. Mom's got pink hair, Dad's got brown hair. He has red hair. Where the hell? There we go. Here you are. No. Thank goodness.
Oh, look, it's Harold.
Yeah. It's so good to see you all, okay? Like, they portray him and his wife and Colin as some sweet family. But they abandoned Ren. Basically sold her off. Good to see you hanging in too, Harold. So, you guys just make it back from mines? Yes. I was worried about the state of the city. Came here to lend our support. That aside, I received an update from the Guardian Force. You're all turning your attention to that super weapon now that the city has been freed. That's right. It is. The situation is less than ideal, but we can't afford to give up yet. You all always have been so strong. I can't even begin to tell you how much the strength has saved me and my family. Here, I know it's not too much, but I want you to have this. Morris Frey, shit. Goodness, this is so much. Thank you, Mr. Haysworth. We'll use it wisely. Can't help on the front lines, the way all you can. But I'll do everything in my power as a trader to help people in the city. And if I know my fellow Crossbellians, they haven't given up yet either. I'm cheering for you all with everything I have. Idios be with you. Thanks. Okay. India. Everyone, congrats on the whole liberation mission. That was nice work. I'm sure it's a big relief not to have the EDF weirdos breathing down my neck anymore. Still, I can't believe the Supreme Leader was hiding a crazy weapon like that up his sleeve the whole time. Holy nuts. As if things couldn't get any worse than they were, well, if he thought we were going to just roll over, he's got another thing coming. Don't worry. Me and the rest of the Ginton crew plan to keep helping the police the best we can. Pardon me. That includes doing some orbit tuning, of course. Don't be a stranger if you trades. This United Nations and superweapon business have gone too far enough. Let's bust the whole thing down and show what Crossbellians are made of. So much rage. That's the plan. We'll put a stop to this, Wendy. Okay, what next? East Street time. Yeah.
Oh boy, time to go to
the building. Business Owner Association. Find Becky and Hugo. Oh, Becky and Hugo in town. Here's my favorite business couple. That's you, Becky. Hugo. What the two of you doing here? Long time no see, Reen. Why the dramatics? Isn't it obvious? We're here to conduct business. Chairman Moores told me Crossbell was short on supplies due to how limited distribution was during the occupation. I figured they could be used to hand once the city was liberated. So I brought as many goods as I could wrangle up. Even Nettles and her farming pitching. Only sour thing is, as I was running around the Empire making my preparations, this jerk had to go and spot me. Please, you know as well as I do that cooperating was the right thing to do. He never would have gotten a low enough price on daily necessities to hand out if not for Kleist & Co. Why, you little... Don't give her much of an accent this time. It works out swimmingly for us, too. We've been hoping to gain ground in Crossbell Market again. It took quite a bit of mirror, but I'm glad we're back in the good graces of the Business Owners Association. You do realize that sort of talk makes you sound like you haven't learned your lesson. You two are the same as ever?
Yep, they'll never change.
Since the days of Thor's. Anyway, we'll be cooperating as best we can with the operation. You've already spoken to the RMP and have little surprise prepared. Such is the life of being Thor's graduates. Let us know if there's anything more we can do to help her in. Oh, thank you. No one's taken aback by his eye? Hair color, I guess?
Good old...
Talk to Tucker at the shop in the corner for food ingredients. Reverie? Yes.
Yeah, talk to that guy.
Things are still a mess right now, but we should be getting stock in from all over tomorrow. So to make room for the new, me and Itna decided to sell out all our current vegetable stock ASAP. Oh, just take some, you thieves. It's on us. More free stuff. You sure? Sure as can be. Just make sure you eat them all. Ah, thank you so much. Racer Guild. Hello, my fellow bracers. And there you are, instructor. I've been wondering where you were. What's up? Hey, perfect timing. Also, we just managed to get in touch with the Bracer Guild HQ in Lemon States. The Supreme Leader went and declared war, so now the Guild has to gather its forces to step in. Another factor that puts how dire the situation is into perspective. The Guild is acknowledging that this relates to the entire continent by getting involved. Well, it's not like everyone here represents the Guild or anything. Some people just like to stick their noses into other people's business. Why? Whatever do you mean? I merely thought it would be best if I could help the Bracer Guild and the Rhineford group coordinate. The Rhineford Guild group would be more than happy to provide as much equipment and information as possible, naturally. I had to admit it, but that would be a huge load off our shoulders. I had to admit. I think they meant hate to admit. Even the special train they set up between here and the Empire was the work of Rhineford and Clayson-Co. So I've got to hand it to them. You mean the one bringing supplies in? Can't deny it's gone a long way at calming down the chaos in the city. Now that will last, not that it will last. Things are going to get worse until we do something about that tower. So, it really stings if we can't accept any help from the world soon. I know, HQ is one thing, but getting in touch with enemy countries' branches has been tough with all the chaos. I wouldn't expect anyone to make it on their own, seeing as most mass transits is still down. Still, I'm not giving up just yet. I'll keep in contact with who I can reach. Have us all on the same page. That would go a long way. Thanks, Michael. It's actually called Michael, right? Bill? No. I don't know. We're going to give it all too. Exactly. Let's keep trying and making our final preparations. Not leave anything undone before we begin the operation. Good thinking. We should all make sure not to neglect our equipment either. Namvali right across the street, so we can drop by later to stock up. Got it. Let's get this done, people. Right. Enter Long Lau's Tavern. Sunshine. Done. Oops. I was talking to her early. Cheers. Wing. Misha. Really you? Looks like you brought the SSS and some other friends too. Thank goodness. I was hoping to see your face when we came here, Shot. Yeah. I came back with the speaker and everyone else once the city was liberated. Daddy is finally back to his old self thanks to you and your friends. I'm so happy. Please forgive me, Shanshan. I didn't mean to cause you so much worry. You too, Finn. I don't know what came over me. We're just glad you're back to normal, Master. Yeah, all we wanted was for things to go back the way they were. At least it seems like the effects of the brainwashing have worn off. That is a huge relief. I'm in your debt, everyone. This isn't nearly enough to cover it, but please take these. Our food. Wow, these look delicious. And fresh, too. Can I have some? Can I? Good word. At least sit down first. I'm your little one, little legs, little one. I heard this was all because the Supreme Leader was using some kind of dark power. But it can't be that simple. It must also have been because I lack resolve as a chef. Right. Which is why I'm going back to the basics and starting my training over from scratch. This is your way of atoning for what happened, Master? In that case, I'll join you and do the same. Daddy is going to retrain himself. He might become a more skilled chef than ever before. Yeah, just imagine it. Super Zhang Hai. Ah, not to get too far ahead of ourselves, but I think we're all looking forward to trying your father's new and improved cooking. I know you still have to fight, Alicia, so I'll be lying if I said I wasn't worried. But I know you can do it. I'll be waiting. Thank you so much, Shan-chan. I'll be back before you know it. Alright. Random conversation. Outside the business owner, Fran and Mom, in the apartments, Lee, Tubes, and everyone in Long Lao. Goodness, it's wonderful to see you all again. Hey! Stars. You give back Alyssa her power yet? Where's your schoolgirl Alfred? Goodness, it's wonderful to see you all again. Jubilee informed us on the details of the meeting. We also we participated in the operation. It's great to hear. Former enemies are now friends. Man, you gals really stick out like a sore thumb. We can go wherever we want, thank you very much. You know what they say about fighting on an empty stomach. We were a threat to this land during Crossbell's last bid for independence. I won't allow anyone to disturb our master's final resting place. I swear it's as the head knight of the Stalls Ritter. We promise to lend our strength during the operation. Indeed. We may have crossed blades before, but we have hope our strength proves useful, SSS. The same goes to your friend in the sunglasses. Though, if you waver even a little bit during the mission, I won't hesitate to plunge an arrow into your heart. Oof. Do what you must, but I assure you I do not intend to pull any punches. Understood. We'll be counting on you, Knights of the Stalls Ritter. I forgot he was wearing sunglasses, like glasses. What do you think? Who'da thunk? We would someday team up with them back when we fought them at the Stargazer's Tower. Certainly didn't, but I'm glad to have them on our side. Gareth and Zach, Namvali, Dingo and Ashley inside Namvali, Gran and Mom. People.
I told you there's a lot of people to talk to in this area.
Goodness gracious, man. Let's go here real quick.
You gotta go everywhere. It's like, go everywhere. Talk to everybody.
Gran and Mom. Hey, Noe. Hey, everyone. Came to pay Mom a visit, too. Gran told me about the mission to stop the tower. The two and the SSS, you two and the SS, will be taking part, won't you? Fine with going up against something so dangerous? Mom. I've seen you two off into danger countless times. I know you'll come back home to me. But that doesn't stop a mother from worrying. I won't sugarcoat it. This is a dangerous mission, but that doesn't mean we're without hope. More importantly, we don't put a stop to that tower. We may lose Crossbell for good this time. I have to do this, Mom. I have to see this through to the end, even if it means pushing myself to the limit. No, he's right. I feel the same way. I never had to navigate an operation like this from the water, but I'm going to do everything I can to make this mission work. I won't tell you not to worry about us, Mom. All I want is for you to also know that we'll be coming home. Oh, Noelle. I know you will. I can see it in your eyes. I know I must sound like a broken record at this point, but I'll never stop believing in you. Best of luck to you two. I'll see you soon. Yeah, see you soon, Mom. Just watch us. I swear on my police badge that we're going to pull this off. That was your tweet. Bingo, Ashley, Gareth, Zach. These three. Well, things in the city are looking much better. Chairman Moores wanted us to go around and let people know we're distributing supplies once the situation calmed down. Well, figure out how to distribute evenly, even if we get up a big line. You want loud? I got your loud. Let's turn this volume up. What's up, people? The Business Owner Association is out here handing out supplies every day for free. For free. He's a salesperson. Keep down, you being too loud. Yo, how's it going, CGF chick? What's up, Wazzy? I'm sorry about him. He's helping out the Business Owners Association. He's just a little too excited about it. Enough that we'll be turning people off for freebies at this rate. What? Come on. How do you expect people to get excited if I'm not excited? That's logic sound. Duh. I'm sure you'll have people lining up in no time. Just try not to disturb the public much. Keep looking of and check. Got it. I'll make sure everyone knows we're here to help. Namvali. Red Constellation. Gareth and Blitz. Good to see you, young master. You as well, SSS. I see you're here to prepare for the operation. Ah, hell. We really botched the timing if we're bumping into you guys. It's been a while since I've seen you, Zax. What? Since the last independence scuffle a few years ago? Still too soon, if you ask me. Come on, Captain, don't be like that. Not that I blame you after last time, but business is business, you know. Yes, but this contract has nothing to do with the young miss or the Commander Sigmund. That should be enough to satisfy you. So you're saying this is a job your squad took on personally. I haven't forgotten the Red Constellation. We're the ones who were contracted to attack Crossbell City and set it ablaze. But I also realize that there are more pressing matters than what happened then. We'll take the firepower on our side this time. My sentiments are the same. We'll borrow your talents as long as you don't intend to do any harm to Crossbell. We can discuss how you can atone to your sins over 2 years ago after we reclaimed our future. Damn, you guys know how to hold a grudge. I have my own thoughts on Miss Orlando's action. But either way, business is business. We look forward to working together. Mommy and daughter. Oh,
who would ever thought you'd be working with all the crazy Zephyr, all
our enemies,
Red Constellation, and all that at the end of this game.
I didn't see it coming. In Power, I just tried the spear launcher, and wow, that's insane. I have not made the spear launcher yet. I actually recently beat the second boss so I can unlock it, but I need the points to unlock it. I got the spear. But I'm really curious because I have to build up some points to get the launcher. So does it increase your chance of capturing them, Loth? Because later you can upgrade so it captures a bunch of them. You're going to use the rocket launcher again, right, Mom? Damn straight. Make sure you hold on to the rudder, Jingo. There's a good chance for you to test your airship handling during mid-air combat. I've been big on getting all my pals things, so I got the Gatling gun for one of them. But I captured the first boss. I did a little cheat trick, and I have one on my team. I got the Gatling gun for him, so he goes. This is a good chance for you to test your airship. Oh yeah, I can handle a dogfight. This thing looks pretty beefy, but I'm sure we'll be fine. No, they're talking about the same operation we are, but that doesn't make this conversation any less unsettling. Well, if it isn't my favorite customer. So you guys are working with the SSS too? I suppose so. It's a long story. Good to be working with you again. Betcha her father is one of the Red Constellations. Well, look at that. All of our guests of honor in one place. I'll even sell you the top shelf stuff, so be sure to take a look.
Oh, the top shelf
Ooh.
stuff. Oh boy.
Yeah, but make it quick. We've got prep work to do, you know. Damn. Alright, so we got everyone. We gotta go to the Harbor District. Listen.
You only have to go to one place there. Look at all that stuff. Oh my lord, we're gonna have so much money.
Alright. So. There we go. So we gotta go to the Roman stall near the center, receive some items. What up, yo-ho? Welcome back. Good to see you.
What's up, yo?
It's down there. Oh-ho. Yeah, I think that one of the next thing I want to do, Loth, is try to get the points up for that launcher. That's going pretty good. A lot of talking. But good. Can't complain. I'm already tired. We ain't getting through all our Crossbell. I'm sure I'm gonna run out of time. Well, I still got like 2 hours. There are quite a few youngsters. The backbone, my disciple included. There's nothing life can throw at you that you can't overcome. Much like my pupil walking the path of the noodle. Noodle. Use your noodle. Noodle. Do the noodle dance. I hate it. His journey isn't over yet, but he added his own take to the process, resulting in some impressively thick noodles. Did you get a chance to go to Orca's Tower in Ian's office? I did, yes. I went to 34. I'm talking to everyone. We went through it. I'm on East Street now, so we went through the Tower, the Administrative District, the Entertainment, East Street. We're on West Street. We're on East Street. No, and East Street. We're on the Harbor now.
Yeah, you're in the Harbor District now.
Give them a try if you have the time. Talk to the shop. Quick ad break, ladies. And I'm back. It says, I'll be honest, I hope by the end of this game they let him go. Oh, Ian? Yeah. He deserves some time. He has served his time. But I love his character. Yep. I try my best to time it just right. Sometimes I take a little longer. Alright, so we gotta talk to this guy. I didn't want to talk to you. Whatever. Ready. Wait a bit longer. Mouthfeel completely different if you... Right. Learn to talking, yada yada. Oh, if it isn't Wazzy and SSS. You guys here for lunch too? Let's just say aroma beckoned us. See what smelled. It's Chad. Oh, you're welcome. We have his name Lapis after his daughter. Yeah, which I really like that theory because I think it makes a lot of sense. Let's just say they were. Oh wait, right. So, let's see. I wish it was in the game. I mean, it's a good, legit fan theory. But I agree. It would be nice to have maybe even a daydream that kind of mentions it. It would have been good. Like after you beat the game, you get an extended daydream by going into the Reverie corridor.
Oh, you'll have plenty of daydreams to do during the post game. Don't worry.
Oh, I meant like one for Ian and Lapis coming up with his name for Lapis.
That'd be nice, but yeah, unfortunately, that's not the case.
No, that's what I'd like to hear. Here, just finished a fresh batch. Yay, give me food. Wow, soup looks so tasty. Practically shimmering. That's my original recipe. I came up with it, and I was still just a beginner. Let me know if you want seconds. Be happy to make more. Had our hands full serving up noodles for the CGF and the police to cheer them on. You guys are preparing for a big operation, aren't you? I'm sure whatever's going down will be bigger than whatever you've seen before. But I know you guys will come through it. Thanks, Hazel. We will. And I want to have a guy's daydream for Lloyd. That would be awesome. Little past history. You just see like bonding event with him and Lloyd growing up or something.
That would be cool.
But wouldn't they need to make a guy model? Yeah, but what's wrong with that? Take Lloyd and make him beefier. I'm sure in the data they might have. Let's see. Oh, we get to talk to my favorite person. Persons. Here's my fee and Miss Laura. I think 100%. I would love that. Hey, Laura, Fee. So we're in our Cold Steel 2 outfit. Didn't the two of you say you were going to patrol the city's outskirts? Yep, just got back actually. We bumped into a pretty big monster while I'm patrolling. Lynn and her crew gave us a hand after they spotted us during their rounds too. It's unusual to see monsters that dangerous so close to city limits. We can't afford to ignore the monsters given what happened before the signing ceremony. What's strange is it feels like they're popping up out of nowhere. Which is not unlike the Great Twilight. Would wager the tower's influence is what's causing it. One more reason to take care of that thing. We're going to keep patrolling and wiping out monsters, until the operation begins. No, Johann, though that's where I draw the line. He doesn't need a daydream. He needs a dog. Bastard. God, stop using me as a springboard. Oh, you're mean. Vitamin. Oh, honey. You ain't gotta come running full throttle, you know. Oh, back. No, punk. Doesn't bring out his claws, but he hits me. Just right. My poor chair is a mess. Thanks, you two. That would be a huge help. That was only the first time we've worked together. But you already live up to your hype, Sophie. And you're not too shabby either, Laura. It's a shame you're not part of the guild. Flatter me. Our positions may be different, but the Arsage school has always held the guild in high regards. Both sides strive to protect people, after all. I, for one, welcome the opportunity to fight alongside you, and especially Fee. Aww, that was the small one. He's just a dose of cute, cuddly adorableness that I need injected straight into my veins. Did anyone else just hear that sound of red flags being raised? I like Fee.
Oh God.
Eolia, could you show a little restraint? Sorry about her, but don't worry, she's harmless. She reminds me of Angie. Angie's more forward.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was pretty damn forward. If you say so, it looks like we count on the two of you in the fight, at the very least. I can vouch for that. We'll take care of any large monsters we see to help out too. Hey.
Lauren Fee.
Talk to them and at the pier. You there after all these years still hasn't changed. Nope. Be weird if she did.
Oh God, it's Rex and Vivi.
Yay, there's our favorite journalist. Same camera.
Oh God.
They would have a weird kid.
Oh, that's for sure.
Hey, Irene. You guys keep him busy out there? Although she would probably play pranks with her sister on Rex. Like, you would never know. What's up? Things have been pretty wild ever since the Liberation mission ended. I've known you were in town, Tex. But I've had no idea you were coming too, Vivi. Did you rush out here after the city was liberated? Bingo! Lynn and I hitched a ride with Hugo and his crew. I expedited my travel papers as a special correspondent for the Imperial Chronicle. The plan is to cover the tower operation with Rex. Wow, you really hit the ground running. Getting access isn't hard, since everything's happening in Crossbell has a direct effect on what's happening in Erebonia. That gives me a chance to dust off my war photographer chops and take another future front cover shot. I have a question though. Mayor McDowell, like 80-something years old, right? He's not that old, but he's definitely up there, maybe like 60 or 70. Ellie's 20, so giving Ellie and her parents. So yeah, probably in the 70s, I think. They're close to 80.
Yeah.
Can't be in charge forever. Nope. But I think he's kind of training Ellie to take over that lead. It gives me a chance to dust off my war. Oh, all right. I'll be sure to capture the moment you guys save the day. So make it a real banger. Because that's why he has her as a pendant. She's learning everything she can from him. We won't disappoint. I know that together with the SSS, we're going to put an end to this once and for all. You had better. And get when you get back. Get better. And get when you get back. I'll call dibs on first interview. With your friends in sunglasses and cute dolly. I guess it's supposed to be when you get back. I call dibs. I guess the get was another accent.
Yeah, typo.
And get when you. I'm like, look, come on, my meeting's already bad. Stop with the typos. Oh, someone's popular. I doubt anything I could tell you would be fit for publication. I'm not sure why you would interview me, but I don't think there's a future where I'm in an article either. Don't sort the deets. Nobody knows what the future will bring. Yeah, no need to rush a decision right now. Keep in mind, and we'll talk it over after. I'll get back. We're being heroes again. Of heroes. Indeed. Alright. We did that. Enter the IBC to the north to find a certain group of blondes.
Oh, God. Oh, the IBC building? A certain group of blonde-headed people?
Can't miss them. Stick out like a sore thumb. That's the Mark IV. Hey there, guys. Looks like you're gearing up for the operation, too. Yeah, we just doing some rounds while we're at it. Are you making adjustments to the orbital gear? That's right. We even got some help from Alyssa's mom. Orbital gear. Strong, sensible. I give it 82 points. This doesn't mean much if you don't tell us what it's based off of. So you're the autonomous Rosenberg doll I've heard about. What a fascinating existence you are. Oh, how I'd love to take you apart and examine you piece by piece. Eek. I'd appreciate that if you were to refrain from frightening her. Yeah, I was just throwing it out there. I think that's the second person I want to dismember her. I already have a bunch of automata for testing purposes. So we can always talk about her another day. Oh boy, this lady doesn't quit. Theo told me she was stubborn, but wow. Come on, Mom. Alright, the professor is aware just how vital you are for this operation, so she won't do anything. Besides, we've got plenty of other things to worry about right now. Like the orbital gear, right? Look, it even got a Mark IV on it. No, it's been tuned to perfection. Should be able to operate at about 120%. Kinda glad I did her thing before this. Her daydream. We even installed an escape system in the event of an emergency, upping pilot safety by 285 points. What scale, though? Scales as much as Lapis's. That goes in part with the updated monitoring system that now tracks the pilot's vital signs. Oh, nice. The word war, but that's still a nice feature. So, did you mean yes, then? I don't really understand the finer details, but it sounds like you've gone above and beyond here. And in such a short amount of time, to boot. Well done, Professor Russell. Tita should be good to go thanks to you. No, she's not. Tita, please think this over. I'm fine with you having a helping hand on the operation, but is it necessary for you to be on the team storming the tower? I know you've been to hell and back before, quite literally, but you're still a normal girl. You're my girl. Professor. So that's what she meant. Aw, such a caring mother.
Yeah.
I love that scene with Agate. She's like, he goes, I'm boned. So that's what she meant. Alyssa. Damn, I wish my mom was like that. I know. So caring. Of course, her mom's not going to agree to all of this. You're wrong, Mom.
I'll tell you right now, Elisa's mom would never win Mother of the Year, that's for sure.
Ever. You should see, well, she just paid for it. You should see me for who I am better than anyone else. By the judges. I'm a full-fledged engineer, one with the power to stand with my friends and fight. And what if the next target ends up being liberal? Don't you see, Mom? I have to go and do my part because I have the power to do my part. But Melissa's mom will win the richest mom of the year. It's true.
Probably so. Yeah, the richest mom.
She'd be on Time magazine every year. Woman of the Year. Woman Miss Universe. Influential. I know my choice is scaring you to death. During the 100 Days Wars 15 years ago, you saw how much Liberians suffered under Imperial occupation. Wait, wasn't that like a 15-day war? Oh, that was 15 years ago. Never mind now. Awful as it was, it helped you realize the kind of engineer you wanted to be. You and Grandpa developed military airships to help Liberal stand strong. Even after the war, you traveled the continent to help those in need. It meant you weren't home all that often, but you were doing what was right. Sneeze. Just where did you hear all of this? Nowhere. I learned it all by watching you. And just like you, the world around me has helped me realize. Don't you do it. Hi, Bobby. Thank you for not bouncing off my back that time. Yes, you. Want your laser pointer? Alright.
You play baseball in London this year? Wow.
Really? I'll get his laser pointer.
Mets and Phillies in London. The London series.
I've been distracted for a bit. Off my back, literally. Funny how would it be if Irina and Erica were in the same room and Erica just gushed about Tita in front of her? I think she'd just be irritated. God. And Alyssa would just be sitting like, oh, God. Say nothing, Mom. Please don't say nothing. Please don't say nothing. And just like you, the world around me has helped me realize what kind of path I want to take. I need you to see me off, though. See me off as I embark on the path I believe to be right. There's no changing your mind once you've made it up. It's cute, but it's a pain. And I can just see Erica and Irina, right? I think it's the mom's name. Just kind of butting heads, talking about raising their daughter. Must have gotten it from your dad. Former bracer. You win. I see you off. I'll see you off, but only if you listen to this one piece of advice. No matter what happens, don't give up until the very last moment. I know you can do this. You're my daughter, and I love you with all my heart. Oh, Mom, I love you too. Thank you. Oh, and here's a prototype of a death beam gun. Take some stun grenades while you're at it. If things start to go south in the tower, take out Cherry Top. And let his course pave the way to your survival. Jesus Christ. I was like, Cherry Top? And then it just agate. Mom, you scared me. Like clockwork. All's well that ends well, it seems. I'm happy Tita got her mom to recognize her skill and passion. Erica, best mother-in-law. Definitely keeps you on your toes. It's a big relief, yes. So, is she okay with her going or not? You're so cute, LP. I can see the day when Tita's all grown up and it's legal for them. Eat that push. Erica's gonna be on her deathbed. They're gonna be there, and she's still gonna say, "I should have killed you when I had the chance." And like hands Agate a grenade and pulls the pin as she dies. Like, ha 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 ha. There's an amazing mother-daughter duo, aren't they? But then it blows up. It's just confetti. Just take care of my daughter. She will move her mind to AI robot and continue to... I could see that too. But I think you... But I think you and the chairman make quite a pair too. She gave you a full authority on this, yeah, right? It's not as grand as you're thinking. She just said it's in her usual clipped manner. Use whatever Rhineford has that you want. But hey, she said it, so I'm going to do it. I'll do whatever it is in my power as the daughter of the Rhineford family. Cat, you're amazing. We'll be counting on you then. DGF also thanks you for your weapons and orbital boats provided. I'm just happy to do what I can to help. The future belongs to all of us, so we need to work as a team to get back. On ham on that laser pointer. I couldn't agree more. Then let's continue our side of the preparations. Oh, that was long. It was good. Random conversations. Officer Kate near the IBC exit. Grace inside the news thing, and Ellen inside the building. Alright. Kate, exit, please. No. Near the exit of the IBC exit. Where's Kate?
She should be in there somewhere. Maybe not.
It says near the IBC exit.
That's weird. I don't think she was there when I did it either. I don't remember.
It's not there.
I don't know. Unless she's further down, unless she's down there somewhere. Oh, there she is, right there.
That is next to the CNS. Hey everyone, I take it the strategy meeting wrapped up? Yeah, so you're going to be patrolling the city, Kate? I am, but I wouldn't exactly call it a regular old patrol, given... I'm spending most of my time explaining what's happening to the citizens. The Quirrell panic and believe their anxiety. I hope it helps bring everyone together. He is freaking out over that light. Besides, just putting their minds at ease. Me too. After everything he's been through, with the EDF, I'm sure they could use a friendly face from the CDP right now. I hope anyways. Fingers crossed. What Mystery's been up to? I haven't seen him in a while. Oh, and if you're looking for Franz, he was assigned to escort some of the 1st Division detectives to the prison. And the 2nd Division Top Guns are helping with the prep for the big operation. Good that city is free again, but we don't actually have time to take a breather. No smoke breaks. I'm ready to go all out for the show what a little Crossbell pride looks like. That's the spirit. We're right there with you, Kate. We're going to stop that tower from firing again. Come, Gahana or high water. To talk to Grace. Not just, it would be weird just not talk to Grace. 3 reporters. Alright, Grace. You did what? I must be hearing things because it sounded like you just said you went to Noah to follow up on a lead about a missing prince. That's why you skipped the signing ceremony? You're out of your mind. I'm sorry. The info was sensitive, so I couldn't risk telling anyone. My bad. Didn't mean to worry you so much. But thanks to that, I got tons of leads on the EDF movements in Erebonia and up-close coverage of Prince Olivet. Scoops galore. Not that we've been able to publish much of it. I'm just going to cut my losses. I know better than try to rein you in. Oh, come to think of it, I read everything that you published in the special issue. Talk about articles with impact. Hey, got pride as a journalist too. Oh, I just did what I could. I've had to write a few special issues, help with the Liberation operation, and do a lot of location coverage. I'm completely beat. Come on, where are the Crossbell times fire in your belly? You guys are killing it. Keep up this roll and the next special issue could be a real gem. Did you just say next special issue? Speaking of reporters, where's a certain blind one? Just so happened Prince Oliver has a few tricks up his sleeve, so we're going to have more work to do. Up and at 'em, Reigns. We gotta scoop out the perfect spot to take photos and footage from. I mean, I did hear from one of my contacts that he was up to something, but I didn't think it'd need me to doing coverage. Wait, we're going now? Yes, we're going now. Alright. Now we need to go to the Heyu pit.
Oh, Nielsen? Oh, I don't trust Nielsen. That man, that guy, blind or not, I don't care. That man is sus. He has sus written all over him.
Does. So we're gonna find him in the tower, maybe? Maybe.
Well, I mean, he's already shown, I don't know. I mean, it's just, he shows up.
If he beat Cold Steel 4, the first Aegis Japanese voice actor, are the same as Nielsen. Ooh, is he like the first? Is that what he is?
Saying that he could be the first Anguis.
He could still be an Ouroboros member. Ooh, this plot thickened.
That's one of the theories that's going around. That's my theory as well. I think he's somehow related in that mess.
That would make a lot of sense because he's out there and he would have to have some kind of special power to be able, because blind dude doing journalism.
Exactly.
Sus, man. Like a certain professor. Sus. Yeah, that thought didn't even cross my mind. That's a good theory. Oh, one second, I itch. Alright. Like a little toddler, just for a minute. Oh. Yep, and it's something Falcom asked Nisa to do according to the mods on their Discord. Really? Yeah, I did beat Cold Steel 4. Okay, cool. Well. It's good to see you all again. Hey, little pervert. Welcome, members of the SSS. And you, especially my dearest Ellie. Ting! Then, I heard you left Crossbell. Don't tell me you left Calvoid to come back now, of all times. And, what's so odd about that? I have my reasons. That said, I'm disappointed to hear my very own Heyu conspired with the villainous Supreme Leader to harm you. I know it's far too late, but you have my sincerest apologies. Come on, Zen. You don't have anything to apologize for. As for you, Cal, you're not the man I thought you were. Was your little scheme why you convinced Grandfather to have me sent home? Come now, you're looking at me as so disdainfully. I give you my word that I did it with your safety in mind. We did temporarily cooperate with the Supreme Leader, but it was simply so we could investigate its intentions. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer, as it were. Isn't our cooperation and the liberation of the city earlier proof of that? Stop playing coy with me. Regardless, let me say that the retributive power far exceeds what we could have imagined. I don't particularly enjoy letting my enemies gain an advantage, but we simply have no answer for something like that. It was a tough fight. Now we have no choice but to lend our aid to your infiltration efforts, and I barely scraped by that RP. Because it's the best interest to protect Hayu, the continent, Master Zen, like round 40. Oh, very like cow. So I suppose that's why I trust you to cooperate. You'll work with anyone if it means protecting your interests. Enough. I give you credit for assisting with the liberation mission. Hopefully your connection with the Republic will be useful. Ignoring Chow, that's his name. I'm thinking of getting in touch with grandfather, and my sister to ask for their cooperation as well. It is my duty to take the initiative if I'm to be able to add the next head of house. I give my word I'll do anything and everything to protect that beautiful smile of yours, Ellie. The guy is really shooting his shot. Thank you, Zen. I'll hold you to that. Oh, where to next? The cathedral! Oh my goodness gracious, I think we're done with Crossbell. Did I miss something here?
You gotta go to all those places in the entertainment. You gotta go to everywhere that has new written on it.
Later.
Just go around and chat to whoever's there.
I'm kind of not reading it all until the guide tells me to. Oh, Lion Eugene, it's nice to see you. Tricia, when did you get here? We just finished taking part in all the equipment these soldiers brought in, but there's still a ton to do. They wanted to do this whole big show to raise morale and anticipation of going to war with neighboring nations. My memories are a little messed up, but I guess we were helping them? Everything from setting up the stage to getting the lighting perfected, and now we gotta put it all back in place. Honestly, don't have a clue why we did all that. But it's done now, so now we have to focus on our Dream of a Million Nights performance. Exactly. We can't afford to sit with our hands tied when we've got a real show to deliver. But be it Tricia, Theodore, or the SSS, we got a ton of rivals, and I don't intend to let a single one of them show me up. Good. Show me what you got. We're rooting for you to do your part. Good job. Don't see Sully anywhere.
Did you check backstage?
Sully and Ilya's resting at the hospital. Ah. Just so cool, yada yada yada. Oh no. Just focus on our dance, but thank you. Alright, you know what? I'm tired.
I told you were gonna get tired of doing this part. I got tired of it. I had to go to the corridor just to like do something different.
I'm not tired of doing it, I'm tired of reading it.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Not be in here. So I don't remember if she's even here, to be honest.
No, she just said they're at the hospital.
Oh.
A bit of cleanup.
Pretty much, if you enter the building and talk to a couple people, I think that'll take care of the new part that's on the map. So, except for the highway, which you'll get to eventually. So, the guide will tell you when to go to the highways. Because there's fish on the highway to catch and monsters to fight for RP on the highways.
All right.
What are you missing in entertainment? Oh, the hotel. Oh, the casino.
Yeah, I'm just gonna port in and port out.
Yeah, that's all you need to
Jazz
do.
bar. Don't really need to do this, but you know, I didn't.
I don't know if there's anybody in the jazz bar or not.
All right. So, heading to the cathedral, we get random conversations. Sister Maribel, Archbishop Arodol, and Arios and Shizuku are.
Who are you looking for?
Marble.
Oh, Sister Marble.
Talk to him first then.
You might be outside.
I said she's inside. She might be on the side room. They've returned after all. You've done well. Scarlet was here earlier to brief me on everything that's happened. Good to hear that the brainwashing has worn off and things are much calmer around the city. Should have known she'd get the word out by now. Such a busy bee. Though, yes, that's correct. We've managed to avoid full-scale panic in the city at the very least. How long that lasts with the tower looming over us is another matter. We're on our way to get rid of it. I authorized your congregation operating in Crossbell again, thinking it would prevent incidents like this. However, I'll hold my tongue from further complaints. I realize this matter vastly exceeds your typical jurisdiction. I'll be praying for your success all the same. Fate of the continent rest on each of your shoulders. Appreciated. We'll need all the prayers we can get. Side area. Good. Found ya.
Oh, there she is.
Lloyd, thank you so much for what you did for the city. I'm glad to see you, Ellie, and Kia are alright. I can't understate just how important it is that you brought hope back to everyone's hearts. Everyone in the cathedral is much higher spirits than they were before. Good to see them smiling again. We all know things are still dire, but we're holding out faith, and we'll find a way to pull it again. The adios be with you, all of what's to come. Thank you, sister. We're not going to lose faith either. Right, we'll do whatever it takes to put an end to this madness. Just sit tight in the meantime. We promise we'll be careful. Alright. The graveyard. Our favorite father-daughter people. Over there. Wait, Lloyd Banning's things on. Lloyd, I mean. Guy Banning. What, no scene? Bullshit. Yeah, they'll saying something. We're doing this for you. Forget that she's all grown up. Arios. Mother. That's right. It's Arios and Shizuku. He must have brought her here so they could tell Saya what happened. The Sayori. Oh, you all come to visit too? Oh, hi everyone. And you brought Kia. Shizuku, I'm so glad you're okay. Likewise, I was worried sick when I heard you gone missing. Sorry about that. I'm good now. I didn't think we'd run into each other again before the operation. I suppose we both thinking the same thing. Yeah, I wanted to pass a message to Guy. And I wanted to see my dad. I suppose coming here is something we all do to prepare ourselves. Ah, so it would seem. This is always how it has been for us. I can only imagine how worried Mother has been for us. I wanted to let her know that me and Father are going to be okay. That's so sweet, Shizuku. It was that contested nature of Crossbell that the instant that took Saya from her. I once thought that the only way to honor her sacrifice was to carve out a future where Crossbell would be independent. But my reasoning was misguided. What we had planned was doomed from the start. But on the day of the signing ceremony, I felt the future I dreamed of was within reach.
Oh, God. Stretch my legs out. There we go.
Yep. And it was all thanks to the future you created. Surely we can grasp the future again by stopping that tower. I believe so too, Arios. The path ahead of us has never been an easy one. The future will be brighter than ever once the operation succeeds. I know it. None of us have any intention of letting go of the hope we finally managed to find. Let's give everything we've got, Arios, for Crossbell. Boss, I'll be counting on you all once more. Oh. Okay, where to next? And that's the end of Crossbell City's exploration. Yay, that took 2 hours, almost 3 hours. There are some things we can do in roads and other areas like St. Ursula's. Go over there. Little bosses and outskirts. West Crossbell Highway.
Oh, yep. Time to go to the highways now and fight monsters and shit.
Only enter via the Crossbell City West fast travel. Only 2 chests we can find. Oop. We should be able to see use the bikes here. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll teach anyone who doesn't know how to ride. So just let me know if you want to try. Riding is always the easy part. It really is. I ride bikes. Go boom, boom, boom.
You probably want to use the bike because, as a matter of fact, you can't go very far anyways.
Certain areas, L2X, ride normal bike. Alright. Oh, I gotta save. I haven't saved at all. Alright.
Got you! Time to ride.
Boom!
Get ready!
Arcus, activate!
Alright. Gotta make sure I find both chests. Oh, I gotta put a moon lens on. And you stoned him.
No!
I've got you! All right. Arcus, activate! I'm going! Yeah!
Pew, pew, pew.
An illusory offering to sleep. Right! Fine! Right!
Yeah!
How far are you? Good. Found it.
Enemies approaching.
Very well.
It's my turn.
Alright, let's try Nova.
It's over! Rising Nova!
Get wrecked.
There's no stopping us.
I've done it!
Go
A
get
matter of
him!
course.
I need to keep at it. Oh, how lovely.
I've
First
only
pitch, too.
just begun.
Holy crap. Experience.
Yep.
Alright, so I need.
You might need to get off the bike if you're gonna go look for those chests.
Yeah. Well,
It doesn't need heal.
It's...
Give her a sacred mirror.
Yeah, that's it. Two.
Well, they're not that hard to get. The area's kind of small.
Yeah,
That one's remarkable.
I think you can go fish. I think there's a fishing spot here too.
right there.
It's my turn.
Strong foe.
Fire!
You best be wary.
Boom.
Have at you. Light the way, noble arm! Zero breaker!
All right.
Leave it to me. Arcus, activate!
Death awaits you. Come. Perfect.
There! Yeah!
Leave it to me.
Very well. Yeah!
Boom. Oh, that's
I will fulfill my
I
duty as
put
a
on the-
noble.
I've done it. I
Make
need to
clean
keep at it.
touch. Bitch. Rather hit probably to make faster. Put a night clean thing on it. There.
No, he's got no accuracy.
Hell, love.
Oh.
They're gonna do defensive or casting arts.
A caster and an attack person. That's what I did. I made him do both things.
Alright, keep him as alright, so what do we
fish here.
Got enough people. that can
gold
cast.
salmon. Yeah, well if I want two, I like caster, healer, and do melee.
Bye.
Go on it.
Be good. Look at the size of this baby.
Got one. Let's eat it. 600. Alright, so that's two of them. Fishing spot, gold salmon, we already got that. Highway 1 gets one chest. There are very late. Would you like to go to? Neither. Oh, we gotta go east
You want to
highway.
go to both those places, actually.
Leave it to me.
Right. But it wants us to go east highway.
Oh, okay. Then you gotta go to Michelin Wonderland and all that stuff, which you haven't done yet either, so.
Past the bridge, go north.
Time to ride.
Turbo speed!
Real clear view of the tower from
Oh,
here.
you can't turbo speed this thing?
Inside there is Elysium after being taken over.
And who took it over, I'm sure.
Surely we have better things to do than stand here and admire the grim view, yes?
You're right.
Shut up, Rufus.
Time Let's to keep ride. up with preparations.
Can't turbo speed the bike.
Apparently not.
My, this one's quite rare.
Extract incense. Then we go to Amorca Village, talk to Jake inside the general store. Okay, well. That's it. So I guess we go to the base and then just lets us teleport.
Time to ride.
Probably for the best, because I have no aim. Stroke. Riding bikes are hard.
Yeah, I noticed.
Oh, that's right, because we didn't go that far.
Well, you've already been everywhere. You've already been on the highway, so you can pretty much go to Aromica Village now and mess around there.
Yeah, might as well teleport. We gotta go to the general store.
What a sweet little village. The kind of place I'd love to settle down and live in with US.
Same. Who knows when that'll be, though?
What are you, retired? Can't you dream of something more exciting at your age?
I have a feeling they've seen more than enough excitement for one life.
To put it lightly, I truly hope they soon find a place to call home.
All right. Welcome! Pretty down after the plans for commemorative signing ceremony, yada yada. The together campaign, cheer, yada yada yada. 30 customers visit, yada yada yada. Take this thing. Yep, we can have them. Yes, very generous. Thank you very much. Guy with the spiky hair and lady with the eye patch. Scarlet's been Golden Scarlet. Alright, what's next? Random conversation. You can talk to Pearl and Bracer Scott for a nice scene. Like nice. Where? Kiddos. Aww. Oh! It's so good to see you again, SSS. Hey guys. Glad you're still in one piece. Is Scott a daddy? Same to you, Scott. So you came here to catch up with Pearl. Yeah, I figured I could use my rounds as an opportunity to check in. Couldn't help but notice she wasn't in any of the cars that brought the refugees home. Sorry for not leaving sooner. The others were so worried about the families they left behind that I let them go first. I wasn't as worried because I knew I'd be okay, and he would come for me, for us. Why I married you. Oh, Peter's guy is a baby. Am I the only one seeing these fireworks? Sorry about that. Anyway, Pearl told me all about how much you've helped everyone. You guys protected Morica while the city was occupied, right? We had our hands full trying to figure out how to save mines. I really owe it to all of you. It was thanks to the SSS allies that stayed behind that we were able to feel safe. Could you tell the young man with the spiked hair and the sister that wears the eye patch how much we appreciate what they did for us? Sure. I'm glad we could be of help. Pass your little message on to Walden Scarlet. Oh, that was nice. Alright, Mines Mountain Path 2. I'm not south entrance. Alright. Hot spring. Alright. I think it's the one you tried to mention about 4.
Time to ride.
Like, oh yeah, it comes later. This one. Yep. Yep. Over. Yep, that's it. Look, it's hot water. Here, when we last came through this area, you're saying that this hot spring appeared out of nowhere, and I wouldn't surprise if this was another fairy spring. What's a fairy spring? I read it. We can't have that. No. It's an unusual kind of hot spring that can appear spontaneously when there are extreme disturbances in the spirit vein. We saw it happen across the Empire during the Great Twilight. Right, but I never thought I'd see one in Crossbell, too. Probably surprising when you think about it. The tower is absorbing vast amounts of mana through the spirit veins themselves. That's disturbing them more than anything to date. When you put it like that, it'd be confusing if there weren't coincidences. That's not to say that this water is dangerous, because it's connected to the Babel through the spirit veins, though. Far from it. I can vouch that there is some mana in the water at the very least. I recall the fairy springs we encountered in the Empire to be rather relaxing. Really? Hello, kitty cat. Hello, kitty kitty. Going. I want to try climbing in now. I'm not going to object to a little R&R. You? Not miss an opportunity to slack off. Color me shocked. There's no harm in taking a break now and then. We should feel lucky we found a spot like this. Let's keep this location in mind in case we ever want to jump in and take a soak to recharge. Green Hot Springs, EP, yada yada yada. Of course we're going to do it. Hotel.
Man, you haven't bought any towels for anybody.
I have not. So if no one's got a towel, can no one use it?
Well, they all get healed, but you don't see them in the scene when they're in the hot tub or in the spring. So.
And that's it. If you really want to, you can go fill in the map with. Didn't do it before. Let's see. Next up is mines.
Yeah, you missed a couple places in America there. I always made sure to hit everything just to get it clear. There might be some dialogue with the chief of the village. I don't know. I don't remember.
Crossbell. Nope.
Okay.
Janitor. Mine. Yeah, you're right.
We owe a lot to the people here.
The Purple Heart Girl.
Yeah. We couldn't have broken through that barricade without them.
It speaks to what all people can do when we work together.
I can only imagine.
Rufus?
Woo! What are you doing here? Oh, Yuna. And look at all these legit-looking friends you've got in tow. Legit-looking.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was making my way across the Isengard range all by my lonesome, when I learned Crossbell had been occupied again. And as soon as I heard, I came rushing back. It wasn't easy with the borders being closed, but after crossing many a mountain and valley, I made it back in one piece. Wow. You what? Gotta be pulling our leg. I remember seeing you in Ymir, but I didn't realize you were one tough customer till now. You know, I had no idea why they felt like a pit in my stomach that wouldn't go away at first, but it makes sense now. I don't think it'll be going away anytime either, but be careful. We will. You too, and take care of the rest of your journey. Talk to the mayor, and then Kimmy inside the journal. Alright, fine. Goodness. Amy, the stuff on the radio sounded really scary, but I didn't cry. Daddy said he was proud of me. I bet that means Machias and Toa are proud of me too, right? That's right. Those two were seeking shelter in mines before. I heard they helped a lot of the townspeople while they were here. Your Thor's grads really get around. Alright. And then Chief's house. So much fun. Alright, Chiefy boy, the mayor.
You been to the Ursula Road yet?
Not yet. We aren't, well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? The folks of the St. Ursula Hospital just got in touch. Say your name again.
Muriel.
Marielle? Yeah, I think that is like, yeah.
Yeah, that's how you say it.
Marielle's surgery was a success. Just let everyone at the tavern know. Isn't that wonderful news, Randy? Sorry for worrying everyone. Another small detail of note, according to the radio, Crossbell has been liberated. Can't thank you enough. This never could have happened without your help. Giving us the courage to press on. For people like Gantz, especially. All the townsfolk gathered together to listen to the radio. And when we heard the city had been liberated, it had nothing but glowing praise for the SSS. The SSS has always had my back. Never once doubted them. And so forth. Now that's just embarrassing. But he's hardly the only one had any kind words. Everyone here at Mines has been on the receiving end of your help. But even us downtrodden souls are determined to find something to do in this situation. I doubt anybody count Mines out. I doubt anybody count Mines out yet. You can leave the rest here to us. Suppose you're all still in the middle of your mission. Please be careful. Take that to heart. Don't worry. Thanks for all your help. Everything. Got it. Alright. So, St. Ursula's College. Head to the roof. Doctor, no. South one.
Do what now?
St. Ursula. Oh wait, I can scroll down. I'm done.
You still have to go to
the Moon Temple.
All those other places.
Something with the moon depths, but we'll go there.
Yeah, you need to go to the depths of the Moon Temple because it's like it's kind of like the thing you did in the I think it's the same thing you did in the whatchamacallit, the Geofront thing. Oh, you hadn't even been on the byroads yet. Oh God. Go to all the byroads. No, there's treasure chests and stuff on the byroads.
Well, we will. We'll go there when it tells me to. I just hit the wrong one. Around freight line.
Same thing with the freight line. Remember that area you couldn't get to on the freight line? You'll be able to get to
by the way, did you guys play Xenoblade 3 on the channel? I have not, no.
I'm so glad
I've never played any of the Xenoblade.
You must have been biting your nails the whole operation.
I don't have a way to play Xenoblade, so...
I knew her time wasn't up, but still. Yeah, I should pay her a visit since I'm here.
Yes, because you just happened to be here.
Now then.
Yep, and I'll just happen to make myself scarce to go say hi to everyone else.
Yeah. Pretty much like Trails. I've heard good things, but I'm not paying $60 per. But yeah, eventually I do want to play them.
I would actually have to buy a Switch to play that game, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna buy a Switch just to play one game, just to play it. So.
Yeah. I have a Switch, but I don't know. I think I'd play it. I mean, I'd play it, but I don't think I'd want to buy it. I'm gonna say, got a lot of games to play. Oh, it's good to see you all. I was expecting you to show up eventually. As I told you earlier, First Lieutenant Marielle. Mary?
I think it's Murray, actually.
Murray. Yeah, I think it's Murray. Because it doesn't have any, it's Murray. Surgery went as planned. Though she's far from being discharged, we'll be monitoring her condition from the foreseeable future. It's spelled like that, but it's called Murray, I think.
Yeah, they say Murray, so it's weird.
Yeah, I figured. We owe you big time, Doc. Isn't that great news, Randy? Yeah, I know. And there's no A. Murray is not in there. That is literally Marielle. Look, I'm going to type that name into Google and watch what comes up. What is it? M-I-R... Was it A-L... What was it?
I don't even remember now. I mean, you can pull it up on your log.
Mariella. Give me a second. So it's you guys put a duck in the cement mixer. Cracks in the pavement. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Bro, what the fuck? What? Quacks in the... Jesus.
The greatest news, Randy. I think it's a huge weight off everyone's shoulder to hear that she'll be alright. Yes, even as someone from the... Not from Crossbell. I can appreciate the sacrifice she made. That she made. Let me echo Randy's sentiment. We can't thank you enough, Dr. Salem. I'm proud and grateful to you for helping Lynn. Vivi told me you had come back to Crossbell with her, but I didn't expect you to find you here. I am a Thor's alumnus and former nurse of St. Ursula. I couldn't just sit on my hands and do. I want to pitch in, even if I can't fight on the front lines with all of you. Rest assured that's her name right there. French girl name, meaning popularity. But it's supposed to be French. There we go. Here's a YouTube video how to pronounce it. Mirai. Yeah, it is. It's French. Mirai. Blame the French in their naming sense. I'm gonna go yell at my friend. She's French. Monsieur Mirai is in good hands. We'll see that she and the other CGF members and police officers here get better. We should really appreciate that. So, Mr. Orlando, what would you like to do now? She's not conscious yet, but her condition is stable. I can allow you a brief visit. Are you serious? But I jest. Besides, there has been numerous accounts of comatose patients being able to hear others' voices. It's possible your visit could help our condition further. Thank you, Doctor. We appreciate the gesture. Should we go visit Mirai, then? Yes. What the guy does. Oh. Talk to them so we can check on Mirai. Oh, okay, yeah. We'll take you up on that. Very well, then. All I ask is to keep your voices down. There are still other patients in the building. Will do. Then, if you would follow us. Hooray. Should we go, too? It doesn't have anything to do with us. True, but we may as well go out of respect. I agree. I want to see how she's doing, too. Then it's settled. Let's accompany them. Oh. Hey, Mirai. Color's looking a lot better now. Yeah, her breathing's stabilized. Vitals, too. She's pulling through the worst of it. Thank goodness. Yeah. Sounds like her condition was severe. The goddess watched over her. Same doc worked on the Emperor, too. Right? Knows her stuff. You would know. The rest will be up to her at this point, but she'll be fine. I'm sure the CGF has no pushovers. Exactly. Best thing we can do is believe. They all care about her so much. I wonder if I'm capable of thinking of others the way they do. Thanks for all you've done for us, Mirai. So take a good rest. We'll keep on from here. Aww. Mirai. You woke up. Make sure you come back, you idiot. If I don't have you, Still haven't told you anything. Don't worry, she's only fell back asleep. She shouldn't even be trying to talk. Try telling her that. She's always pushing it. But hey, it's only a matter of time. You're not the only one who's got stuff to talk about. We'll have the chance soon, I'm sure. Another reason we've got to make this operation a success, right? Yeah. I'm feeling more fired up about it than I was ever before. And we'll see you when it all's said and done, alright? We'll take care of business, then it's right back to you before you know it. While her condition is stable, anything could still happen. Continue keeping a close eye on her. You can come see her again whenever you like. You have my permission. Thanks a million. Just doing my job. As for my other patient... Boop, 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 boop. Is that? Ilya? I did receive word that she was brought here. Correct. She is in this building. The SEALs should be watching her at the moment. You're welcome to go and see her if you like. Really? Thank you. And if we come along? I'd like to know how she's doing, yeah. We're coming with... try not to bug anyone. I need to check in on my other patients, so I'll leave it to you. What you doing, buddy? Hi. Go on here. Oh, don't attack me. Take care, alright? I'm still especially worried about you, Reen. Given all the changes you've gone through, but I trust you'll know when it's too much. Might as well go for a checkup while you're here, Reen. I'll let you know if I need anything. Thanks, Len. After saying their goodbyes to Len, they were left to their own devices once again. Let's go check on Ilya. Go to Ilya's room. Fast drop. Come on, Randy. Propose. Having a good time. Wake up. Marry me. You never remember it.
Wake up. Marry me.
Oh, hell no. You need to stay in bed. Times do I need to tell you that I'm fine. Such a worrywart.
Oh, you want to know where Sully was? There you go.
Hi, Sally. You all couldn't have come at a better time.
Uh-oh.
Well, hello, everyone. I didn't think you'd be paying me a visit so soon. And she's still dressed like that. She should still... Her hair's twitching. Like, she should be in, like hospital clothes or such, not one outfit like that. You're looking even better than I expected.
Well, I mean, she's pretty much recovered from her whatever, so.
Yeah, she was probably just walking around. I can't get back past that whole hair twitch. You're looking even better than I expected. It's such a relief. It's all I see. I'm like really trying to read. It's like twitch, 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 twitch. I've got to agree with Sully. You're probably still running on adrenaline. You should get some rest. Not to mention the psychological toll those masks are said to take on wearers. No one could blame you for staying up in bed while you're up. Well, you can. Honestly, a hospital bed is the last place I want to be after how long it took to complete my rehab. Here, Chico.
Hi, kitty, 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 kitty.
I thought I was finally ready to take the stage again after 2 long years. But I also got it in my head that Crossbell could never be the same again until I did. That must have been my mistake.
Is it in your hole?
Hey, Chico. No one forced me to put the mask on, so I share just as much of the blame. What do you mean? Yeah, where's this coming from? I've been filled with the desire to make my performances bigger and better for as long as I can remember. The more time I spent away from the stage, the bigger those dreams got. So I wanted to put on the biggest show ever. One so big that it would enrapture everyone. Every living person in Crossbell. It would seem completely impossible for anyone but you. In other words... The role you played was a perfect match because it was what you wanted for yourself to begin with.
Oh my, what a yawn out of you.
Starting to click. Equal. Yes, it certainly makes sense when you put it that way. I could tell there was a part of you that was concerned with putting on an entertaining performance, even when you were fighting us. That doesn't mean the dancer is who you really are. So what? You're going to go moping around and feel sorry for yourself, are you? Maybe you have made a real mess of things. And yeah, Arkansas's future might be a lot muddier now. But you're the one who taught me that the only way to fix your screw-ups is by working hard and improving. Dolly, he's a good girl. He has a point. I also think it would be unfair to ignore how reliant Crossbell has become as you as a role model. It's a feeling we know all too well, and we let it cloud our judgments just the same. Sure as hell did. Take our word for it. It's worth it to stick it out and make things right instead of walking away. We want you to take the stage again, but it doesn't have to be as a symbol of Crossbell. Just be yourself and the best performer there ever was. Yeah. I've been dying to see you make your comeback just because I want to see you perform again. Some of us still haven't gotten the pleasure, so now we want to see you in their element too. Can't deny that it feels like we've missed out. Yeah, I want to see you on a stage with my very own eye. I do believe the audience has spoken. I don't know what to say. You're right. Give up? Go into early retirement? Very early. Would never, Amelia Platier. The fervent dancer. Poor Mr. Breathe. There's no place in this world I belong more than the stage. The hell is the room so small fit all these people? That's a damn good question. Alien logic. I'm going to take responsibility for my role in what happened. And I've paid my dues. I'm going to show each and every one of you the show of a lifetime. Got lost time to make up for as long as I get out there. Better yet, I'll put the new moves I learned as the Duskin dancer to good use. You will. You're hardly surprised. Every time this woman falls, she gets back up stronger than ever. Hair gets longer, she gets more powerful. Look, hair's not twitching anymore. Of course she does. That's what makes her Ilya. But I hope you aren't forgetting doctor's orders. You need to take it easy for a while and recover your stamina. Yeah. Almost forgot. Get some rest, you maniac. I know. As much as I don't want to stay in another hospital bed, I can't begin to clean up my mess until I've recovered. Nevertheless, my point still stands. You all don't need to worry your pretty little heads over me. All I ask is you promise to do what I can't right now. Fight your butts off. It's a promise. Yeah, don't worry. We'll take care of things. Get well soon. We'll see you once things are over. Alright. Let's... Random conversations. Talk to Nurse Lan on the first floor.
What's she doing down there? Where'd she go?
Second war.
You want your treats?
Hey, take all. Just war.
Got treats behind there, do you? Let you go.
Alright, so we need to talk to Nurse Lan.
Nope. She's probably the one walking right there in the green.
Yep. Good to see you. You're still in one piece, Lloyd. You even reunited with the rest of the SSS pals, too. Hey, even Yuna and her classmates are here, and some other new faces I don't recognize. Yeah, I guess we're all kind of a big crowd for a place like this, huh? No big deal. Actually, things are a lot stressful. were a lot stressful earlier when that patient in critical condition arrived. Thankfully, she's doing a lot better now that Dr. Salen has access to everything she needs to treat her. You don't have anything to worry about, Randy. She's going to be fine. Thanks, Lan. I know she's in good hands. That should have been done first before I talked to Salen. I take it you guys have some kind of big mission you have up to? That's how it always is. Good luck and try not to do anything too crazy. I know a lot of people are counting on you all, but your lives are just as valuable as anyone else's. It goes double for you boys. Don't you dare make Cecile or Ray cry. You loud and clear. No kicking the bucket today. Keep it in mind. Right. Police Academy. Fun, fast travel, deaths, talk to Dudley and friends. Dudley
do right.
Michelin.
Oh, you ain't even been to Michelin yet. You're not gonna get there tonight.
Oh, go. Side. And then go to the depths.
You gotta go see. There are certain scenes you have to go watch in order to, like, get something. I forgot what it was, but...
Can't believe this talking takes an entire stream. I know.
Well, one reason why when I got this part, I did part of the talking and then went to the corridor just to get away from the talking.
Do as much as I can. We got to fight some things. Hello there. I hope we aren't interrupting anything. Not at all. Though I wasn't expecting to see so many of you all at once. Hey look, the Coffee Bros have reunited, and it feels so good. I trusted preparations are going well. Should have brought them a cup of coffee. That they are. Is there anything we can help with? They are the pure talking.
You okay down there to go?
We're trying to uncover exactly what happened here. Actually, a few of you were involved, I believe, so you and Hemisphere may be able to help. Could I have a moment of your time? Never saw myself helping the police. Still don't see it. Too much effort, so it's all in US. Nadia. Why me in particular? Well, we found a certain something, and there was not sure what to do with. We thought it'd be better to figure out what happened before deciding how to approach it. I think I know what you found. See, it does sound like a job for me then. Your cooperation is appreciated. If McLean and Lord Rufus would also share their accounts on what happened here, that should also help. You have my word that I will not press you on your background if you choose to cooperate. I'll hold you that then. It's all happening so fast that there's a lot I don't remember. Then let's hope we'll be able to fill in those gaps in your memory. I suppose I can help just this once. And being so cooperative is weirding me out some. That's enough whispering. I have some questions for you too, you know. The shiny object. Well, this is part of the Monarch's Regula. But where recovering artifacts does fall under the church's purview. This arrived fought the I'm not sure there's a point with this one so broken. About that. Wasn't much choice. It had fused with the Emperor. Or whatever he turned into. It was as if it resonated with his obsession towards Swin and Nadia, transforming them into a monster. That can happen. There's still a lot we don't know about the artifacts, but I didn't think we were capable of something like that. Wouldn't be the first time an artifact reacted to a person's thoughts. Oh yeah. At least it's lost the ability to do that now. I see no problem with leaving it in the police's hands. Stood. We'll turn it over to this cathedral once we're finished writing our report. Your information has given us a fuller picture of what went on here. Though I do wish we had more to go on to properly identify this Emperor's individual. Better off not thinking about who he is too much. Not like he'd be able to cause any more trouble anyway. And the organization doesn't take kindly to anyone digging into their affairs. Even we're in the dark about it. We were part of it a few years. And they operate similarly to the society. First Division can't afford to turn a blind eye to criminals who operate within its bound borders, dangerous or not. I really thought it was part of the society. We'll likely need to work with the guild to keep an eye on them, as much as we do Ouroboros. You'll have our full backing. I'll be sure to share what we've learned here. The other branches where I can. Can you clarify something for me? You said the Emperor showed up wasn't the real one, right? Simulacrum. Simulacrum. Yet another one to add to the list with the Supreme Leader, McBurn, and the others. Arios. Arios is... multiple. It's wild to think their tech's so advanced that they can copy a guy like McBurn and not even have him notice he ain't the real deal. If Elysium can calculate the future well enough to call it a prediction, then it could certainly calculate a living being. But that also makes what Nadia and Swin said a little strange. Yeah, how come the replica Emperor wasn't different from the real one? Even the way he fought against us was different. The biggest one was him being willing to overlook our betrayal. The Emperor we knew would stop at nothing to see us dead, and for that, same offense. He's the type to take pleasure in seeing someone kill their own partner. He never missed a chance to make us feel the worst kind of pain imaginable. But then why would Elysium choose to realize him the way it did? If it is really capable of analyzing a person's makeup down to every last detail and knowing the future, why would such obvious tells that give the replica away to anyone familiar with the original be part of their design? That's a good question. There's no logic behind an AI choosing to calculate any replica that way. This is going to sound weird, but work with me here. Say we failed to kill him the first time. What do you think he would have done? He probably would have considered us his finest tools for being able to corner him, as we did. Then he'd brainwash us so we'd never act out of line again. Though I guess there are scenarios where he'd forgive us if what we're doing. Forgive us is what you're trying to say. And if he could think that, then it makes sense for the replica to think that way. My head's starting to hurt. Sorry. Saying stuff like this isn't like me at all. Not like there's any point in taking that about what ifs. I don't know whether this relates to your case, but there is no such thing as true perfection in this world. Elysium may appear that way to us, but it is likely no exception. I agree. I imagine that's what Prince Olivert and the others hope to exploit through their plan. You'll be taking part in the operation too, won't you, Dudley? Yes, although only in the supporting role. The true keys to the success will be all on you. I may not be able to accompany you to this banning, but I still expect you to do your utmost to ascertain the truth. You look after them, McLean. I'll be certain to keep them safe in Guy's place. I'll get our SAR answers, Detective. Count on it. After bidding farewell to Detective Dudley and Officer Franz, they resume their preparation. Lake Elm Wetland. Optional boss. Not much going on here. There's a boss where we originally landed, but we should. But we need to get the chest. Off to Michelin. Alright. No bossies yet. Wow.
Oh, look, it's a big ugly cryptid to go kill.
In time. Just for... So everything we can get before.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you can pretty much go where you couldn't go to the last time when you were in here. So. I think there's a fishing spot in here too.
Nice.
Right there.
I couldn't remember. Rare booty. Jesus, Milliam.
Bye. This'll be good.
It's so big.
A whopper.
Look at the size of this baby.
It's a whopper.
It's a whopper.
Good job, buddy. All right, so I got the fishing spot. Ooh. Ooh. Good.
The enemy is strong. Please brace yourselves.
It's my turn.
It's all right. I got my healing, my evasion tank.
Light the way, noble orc!
All right. All for one.
And one for all!
Let's go, everyone. I'm going. Come. Perfect. Strike.
I'll clean this up.
Oh, this thing? Oh, God.
Here I go.
I got this. Chance! I've got you.
All right.
Leave it to me. Prepare yourself. This ends now.
Pew, pew.
Divine Crusade.
Come on, give me a crit. Get that kill.
Thank goodness that worked out.
Oh, how lovely.
Good job, Cher. All right.
That enemy.
All threats will be eliminated.
Light the way, noble orc!
Well, orc. Rewind. Oof.
Let's go.
Good.
All for one.
And one for all!
Everyone, move in.
Leave it to me. I'm going. Come. Now. Let's go, Lloyd.
Leave it to me.
Oh.
Very well.
Away with you!
Oh, but it killed it.
I will fulfill my duty as a noble.
Oh, nothing like the rush of
Ocean
finding an
Bell.
unopened treasure chest.
Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious.
Poor Sarah.
I'll see nothing.
Gosh, I cannot. I'm total opposite of you. I make sure I have plenty of all the good shit.
Too much time consumption.
Not me, man. I'll take my time. This is the last game of the series. This is the last game you get to play with all these people.
Commencing
Yeah, well, I hit in-game, and I get more shit for free. I'll start upgrading them. Alright, what do we got here? Silver Thorn.
Light the way, noble art!
Oh, there we go.
Zero Breaker!
I'm going. Come. Now.
There.
Leave it to me. All for one. No worse
Go
for
use
wear.
it.
I wonder who would put that chest there.
Program gem. All right. Fast travel to the wharf and approach the fishing spot. So we got a mission. Stop.
You're not gonna go fight that monster?
Following the guide, we will.
Everyone's just about evacuated by now.
Yeah, though my dad said something about him needing to tie up a few loose ends first.
Why don't we take another close look at the terminal we found in the Castle of Mirrors?
Oh yeah, you gotta go to the Castle of Mirrors terminal thing.
Bye-bye. This'll be good.
What are you trying to catch?
Oh, apparently, fast travel wharf and approach the fishing spot. You gotta like.
It's a nice
we
catch.
gotta like Cantus.
You might have already caught it.
Yeah, I believe I already did.
Check your fishing guide.
Yeah, it's right there. All right. Look at that. All right, and it says fast travel Castle Mirrors death.
Oh my god. You gotta go to all those places in the Michelin place to look and shop and buy shit. Okay, Eustace. Yeah, look at all those new things. I know, right, Alex? You know, it's kind of funny when I was playing through this. When I got to this part, I didn't scroll down, so I didn't see the Michelin stuff at first, and then I was like, I thought I was all done, and I scrolled down. I was like, oh no,
There's more.
there's
Oh, it's you guys. Professor Schmidt. Theo, I'm so glad you're alright. Good to see you're all well.
No!
It's never ending. I just thought we'd stop by.
This part drags a little bit to me almost. I'm just kind of like, ugh.
Wald, Rosine, how are things going over here? Not bad. The pros finished their analysis not long ago. Really? It was a simple task, especially given that most of the device's capabilities have already been demonstrated to us. Though the fact that the device capable of so much exists at all is something I did not expect. It says a lot in itself coming from you. Yeah, it really drags, although it explains every single detail before the finale. You mentioned that the device was responsible for the retributive power. It's active camouflage, right? But it's not the same as the stealth technology used to hide the Courageous 2 and Nord. Oh, this goes well beyond just active camouflage. This device does much more than that. For one, it's capable of noise cancellation to a degree that would and did allow a weapon of that size be built in secret. They even made use of the orbital network and communications equipment to alter boat routes to keep them away. Wow. Is that even possible? I had wondered how it was made without anyone realizing it. I suppose we now have our answer. Was the sonorous seashell part of this? For certain. Though it was only the final piece in the complex arrangement. False divine blade of wind that appeared in Nord was also controlled from here, it seems. That was done all the way from Crossbell? Is there anything our enemy can't do at this point? Yeesh. I can understand how the artifact would enable such a thing in theory, but it is still hard to believe. Yeah. We're talking about something on a much bigger scale than a round of 7. But all of this makes it sound key to our enemy's plans. Why was it just left here? Maybe they don't need it anymore now that the retributive tower is finished. Shame we couldn't ask the person whom we fought here that question. Agreed. News of Elysium has thrown Iteria into an uproar. No doubt, none of this is singularity stuff fits into our holy text at all. But you can't exactly file it under the category of unexpected miracle that the salt pail McBurn, or McBurn either? Yeah, that salt pail is still a mystery. I mean, they go into details on it, but they never really like how it happened, right? If they did, I don't recall. There's no place for vague words like miracle when talking about a singularity. We are talking about a technological feat that has always been possible for humanity to achieve. That is, save the part about having the never-before-documented capacity to calculate the very future, the predictive conditional coverage calculations, man, that's a mouthful, that we were told about, where you can calculate the odds of potential outcomes based on the variables you define. Are there any limits on what you could do with something like that? I'd say no. Providing you know what you want to achieve, you can explore every possibility and option for getting there. If you had to choose between two options, you could calculate the possible future for both, then reject the one with the worst outcome. Multiply that by an infinite number of choices and potential futures, and you have an idea of what Elysium can do. So it's literally messing with all like different times. You can see different timelines or parallel universes. It's truly mind-boggling. Calculating possibilities to avoid the worst, huh? That description made me think of Muse's ability a little. That mixed with Arundel's super instinct. I wish. I got nothing on the kind of stuff she's describing. At this point, it's generally believable that every decision we have made has been exactly in line with our culprit's projection. That's so crazy. That leaves the question of exactly what future they are trying to bring about. Whatever it is, I can see it being a bright one. If a super weapon like the, I can't see it, like the Retributive Tower is a key piece of the puzzle. Can't let this come to pass. Right, we're not letting some AI decide our future for us. You took the words right out of my mouth. Yes, Minnie Lloyd. Sounds like Yona, and the professor are helping with what Prince Olivet is planning too. We can do this. I know we can. Aha. You guys aren't gonna believe the surprise you've got in store for you. When artificial intelligence reaches that point, humanity's true value will be put to the test. Those were Epstein's words when he predicted the existence of a technological singularity. If you want to prove there's still a place for us in this new world, you better sprint ahead full bore and prove it. You can count on that. Data that shouldn't exist, discrepancies with simulacrums, and conditional convergence calculations. Why do they use such big ass words together? Holy shit! It feels like the piece.
So you can ask them why they use them.
Yeah, fair enough. Feels like the pieces are finally starting to come together. All that's left for us is to confront the true culprit behind everything. We've done it before, and we'll do it again. We'll solve this case. Just you watch, guy. Sounds important. Ooh, RP7.
Yeah, that's kind of an important thing that you did right there. Yep.
And we won't get the trophy until after we watch this. Ooh.
Yeah, you won't get the trophy for that until you get to the final dungeon. Or until you get to the final boss.
More fishies. Oh, first the road 1. Now we're trying to fight the cryptid. Oh, a lot of stuff in here. Thoughts, gems. Right up this
spot. There's your side quest for Bennett that's on this road.
Oh yeah.
I think it's in the old field exercise camp. That's where that's at.
I don't think we've opened that chest yet, have we?
That's a good jump.
All right.
That area's teeming with fish.
You think?
Yep. Kind of fishy, fishy, fishy.
Fishy, fishy, fishy. Come on, Lloyd boy.
Bye. This will be good.
Big fishy, fishy, fishy.
You're stubborn.
Fishy doesn't want to get caught though.
Yeah.
Look at the size of this baby.
Northern Arowana.
Arowana.
All right.
Yeah, you hadn't even been to the by road 2 or 3 yet. There's all kinds of stuff there to do. More things to kill, more treasure chests to get, and all kinds of stuff.
Goodies.
Ahoy, mateys! There be treasure here.
Oh my God!
Ooh, Cornelia gem. Very nice.
You just got the Big Daddy there.
All right. That's you. We could get a super rare.
Oh,
true Cornelia gem.
Cornelia gem. Holy. Plus 400 strength. And you want to know how I got big numbers? Well, now you know. Oh, you can see that stupid looking tower from here.
Oh yeah.
You go not that way, the other way.
Oh. Dark Eater?
If you look over that direction when you're going that way, you can see the tower, the final dungeon.
Oh.
Fortune shines upon
water?
us.
Yeah, you can see it from here. Scroll up, go over to, look over to your right.
Out of here. Oh, I see it. Oh, right, yeah, right there.
Yeah, you can see it to the tree there. You can go get closer to it if you get on the other by road, the Ursula Road number 2. You get a good look out there.
Can't. Get our berries.
Best thing to do is do that. You know, you get the berries and return those in and get that out of the way.
Yeah, and I'll probably just call it after that.
Yeah.
Oh, there.
It's over there on the right.
Watch
out. Shit. Hello.
Remain vigilant.
Oh, fuck. Oh, darn. Just kill it.
Light the way. Noble arm. All for one.
Right. Let's do this.
Now.
I've got you. All right. All for one?
Die.
Of course.
Crazy weather changes. I'm not honest.
We've done what we set out to do.
We reached that one.
Man, you guys were super cool.
Nice. I did.
I've done it.
A matter of course.
I need to keep at it.
Woohoo! I've only just begun.
Everyone gets levels.
Mm-hmm.
These look like the wild strawberries. They're shaped like bells. Definitely bellberries. Which means they must be their native variant. This is what Oscar was asking for. Who would have thought we'd find them at one of our old field exercise camps? Been just under a year since the... Looks like they took root and bore fruit in the interim. Yeah, there's something kind of poignant about them. Get it? However, anyhow, looks like we found what we came for. Let's get these back to Oscar. Very good idea, you know. Oh. They should have all just looked at her. Probably, yeah. Must have been Freddy.
Probably, wouldn't be surprised.
Alright, so that is Crossbell west. East? West. We'll do this for this scene, we'll call it. At least finish on something kind of good note.
Yep. Always good to deliver the ingredients to Mr. Oscar.
Hey folks, do my eyes deceive me, or did you? Sure did. We found the berries.
We found the berries.
Native berries. Great. This is just what I was looking for. I knew I could count on you guys. To explain, this new bread is about to make uses a tweaked version of a recipe that's near and dear to me. I've been a while since I made it. It's hard to get the berries to mesh with natural yeast, but while bringing out their tartness. That sounds really good. Sounds like tough work, but the end result must be worth the effort. I'm sure. We all can't wait to see how it turns out. I'm excited to see what it looks like. So much fuss over bread. Oh, of all things. Well, now that I've got everything I need, it's time to roll up my sleeves, get baking. Baking. You guys mind waiting a bit? Won't take long to finish. No problem. Take your time. Long as making like breaded product, this should take hours. We'll be waiting with bated breath, to see what comes out of the the oven. I'm so tired. 30 minutes later. It smells rather nice. Yeah, like sweet milk and bellberries. Plus, something else. Not sure what, but it smells familiar somehow. And there we are, all done. Wonderful. We finally finished making it. That's right. We just took it out of the oven. Not to be melodramatic, but this may well be the culmination of every experience I've had up to this point, culinary and otherwise. Wow, significant, huh? Now you've got me even more anxious to find out what it is. What it's like. Alright, now comes the moment of truth. What are you doing, Oscar? Today is not one of our purebred competitions. Besides, there's no way you can outbake me at this point. I put stronger feelings into what I make back when you were injured. It opened my eyes to... Actually, never mind all that. Point is, I won't touch that bread. You can't make me eat it. You're nothing if not stubborn, but I'll give you that. What do you mean? I'm stubborn. You're the one who's always looking down. Prepare for salt and buttery! Salt and buttery. Oscar stuffed Manette's mouth full of fresh, fluffy bread. Salt and buttery. Num num. Num num num. Gulp. Well, they actually work. Ow. How does this taste so good? I recognize this flavor, too, isn't it? That's right. It's the bellberry bread made with natural yeast. It was the first recipe you ever taught me. Now, I won't deny that I still have a long way to go as a baker. On that faithful first day we spent in the kitchen, you taught me how bread could move people. Make them genuinely feel things. I want to be able to do that for the other people who have my creations. With my own creations. As my craft improved, I saw more and more possibilities. Being with you and your dad has taught me so much. I want to cherish the emotion I felt that first day and carry it forward. So I promise you, Bennett, Adios herself could try to take me away and I'd fight it. I'm not going anywhere. For anything. Bread can move people. How about cake and pizza and burgers? No, it doesn't move people. It makes them fat so they don't barely move. Makes them immovable. You and I are going to carry on the bakery. You and me together, okay? Oh, is that a proposal? Or You're being serious, right? I'm not. You're not going to leave again? Of course I'm not. I'm staying right here. That's a promise. And we'll keep baking together? Oh, yep. You and me, Bennett. You're stuck with me, like it or not. I'm going to hold you to that, alright? You better not run off on me like that ever again. Ever! My word. That matters more to me, and all is the merrier than you, Bennett. Oh, I'm going to be you. It's going to be you and me working those ovens for many, many years to come. I wouldn't have it any other way. Sound good? Yes, that sounds perfect. Oh, Bennett, I'm so happy for you. Sounds like the bread did the trick after all. I was worried that was going to happen to her if she didn't snap out of it. This is the better confession than a Fisher couple. Yeah. Yes. Salt and buttery.
Oh, I sent you that recipe.
Oh, thanks. Who would have thought a bunch of flour and water could pack that much of emotional punch? That'll teach me to respect my local bakery. And yeast. Don't forget yeast. But yeah, no wonder Oscar feels so fondly about that bread. It was the very first recipe Bennett ever taught him. In a way, I guess you could say he played his trump card as a baker. This goes to show love really does conquer all. Stubborn case of brainwash. It was quite an impressive display of devotion on his part. Oh, to be so young and full of passion. Maybe it's about time I retire from the business and leave the bakery in their capable hands. I can think of no worthier heirs, that's for sure.
Well, what a way to end the stream on a really nice
note. That's a good one.
note.
Thanks to Oscar's heartfelt loaf of bread, the salt and buttery, the old Bennett was finally back in action. Precaution, while he checked for any lingering traces of brainwashing, concluded it was completely vanished. Thank you so much, everyone. I couldn't have done it without all of your help. No problem. We're all just happy to see Bennett back to normal again. Besides, you were the one who made the piece de resistance. We just found some berries for you. Maybe, though, but a promise is still a promise, you know. Which means it's time to pay the piper. hand over a nice fat slice or 3 or else. Yeah, what she said. We want bread. We want bread. Adios, grant me the strength to deal with these two. No worries, ladies. Our deal is still on the table. And now, so is this bread. Here are some extra loaves I made just for all of you. They're all yours. Crossbell special.
I think that's a pretty good item there. I don't remember what all it does. I don't remember what it does.
Look at
I
it.
remember I used one.
One. Yes, come to mama. There are the kinds of payments that make life worth living. I'm gonna eat mine right now.
Oh,
slow down and leave some for the rest of us, will you? Find somewhere to sit so we can all enjoy it together. It really does smell wonderful. I know. It's so nice and warm. This might be my favorite bread I've ever had. Bet it's going to be rare because you got to find those berries again. Ah, thanks. Glad to hear you all like it so much. The power of love and butter. I know things are already looking crazy again, but I have complete faith that if anyone can get us out of this, it is you all. Make sure you all come back safe and sound. We'll be here waiting for your help to replenish all those lost carbs. I'll be sure to prime my appetite too. Thanks, Oscar. Alright, says we'll come back here with everyone when this is all over. We promise.
Yep.
Goodness. Check that item.
No.
Oh, wait, item?
Yeah, it's an item. There it is. OS bin special.
Storage 15,000. Cure stat down. Strength, defense, and speed up for 5 turns.
Yeah, it came in handy for me once.
Alright, ladies and gents, we're done for the night. That's long. Don't worry, tomorrow night we're continuing, but I'm sure it's going to have us fight more.
Hope so.
Me too. Lots to explore. Join me tomorrow night, 8 p.m. DJ, thanks for joining me. Alex, Yoho, Cyber, my lurkers, thank you very much. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Good night.
Night, guys.
Later.